once again, welcome back to Chats with Jack. I am Jack Talcott. And greetings, blessings, salutations, and love once again. As it has been said already, I am Jack Talcott. Welcome back to Chats with Jack, man. Holy cows, I am so inspired today. Double header today on this Sunday, baby. Jack is back again, baby. So for those of you who get me, you get me, and we'll celebrate together. I think we can. I think we will, because yes, we are amongst friends, and love is the answer. Praise be. Praise all that is and can be. But by the grace of God, there is everything. Oh, it is so glorious to be today. I'm so excited again. The topic today, let's do something different together. Because why not? What we got to lose? I don't know. I got a lot of ideas again. For those who missed it, there's a lot to talk about, but let's go through the thumbnail and in the background, right? Earlier today, I did a church with Jack's. If you missed it, it's there. It's in the description already, but along those ideas of triggering Tommy, Jack in kind of a, here, let's put Jack back up like that. Let brotherly love continue. And the idea of Jack with the church leadership. But here we are with Jesus and Jack together. With a reminder, every day is for the Savior and the gift of salvation. So know who you are. Do what you're here to do. You're here to blossom as a seed from the past. I mean, that's what the followers of Jesus are to do. He was the true good seed for us all to grow in our likeness of him and his images of perfect love, man. So blossom as a seed from the past, honor the past sacrifices through an abundance of gratitude for your 2 days, baby. Today is where the magic is happening. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. It'll go quickly. Life. Oh, you know what? Blessings. Blessings to all of you, sincerely, man. Everyone here in the now and later. Praise God. I'm going to go ahead and just do what I do. I didn't extend invitations today. Didn't share the link for the live stream on my own yet. I'll go ahead and drop the link anyway. Open it up early, because this morning's stream, it was just me. For those who get me and you missed me, check it out, man. Here, I got that ready, I think. Why do I have that? Oh, yeah. It's in the description. It's just more of me. But stay with love to be with love. An early Sunday church with Jack and more. So if you missed it, check it out. I was inspired earlier today and I wanted to share some things. And, you know, it was just, wasn't time to share the link, but there was plenty of people asking for it. So I've dropped the link and pinned it to the top now. To celebrate today and the future with Jack, please click the link. Appreciate it. But I also know what's real too. And what's also real is there's lots of people, my peers, currently streaming right now, right? So there's options here on YouTube competing with Jack. Here, we'll do this. in order. There's Dusty. I could have done my stream, but there's Dusty. And what's her name? Ruby. Folks who swing through, right? Oh, yeah. And Gabriel Landry, right? So there's lots of things going on in this bottom of YouTube realm that I am a clear participant of. But for all of you who are with me, man, once again, Austin Murphy, shout out to you, man. And yeah, these aren't in the description, but I just saw just when I was starting, there's a bunch of people streaming. Illumitami was streaming too. I didn't even get him. God, I got to get him going up here too. Anyway, what is love to do with us? What are we to do with love? I know. I don't know who's talking about who. I don't know what's talking about what. Snafu, this life, man. What a trip, dude. You human beings are absolutely nuts. All of you. Let me see. God, there's a lot of names in this band list. I think that one's safe. I think that one might be safe. You're doing some administrative stuff. Hey, Unique Joker, where'd that go? Interesting. I've noticed not all the YouTube chats show up in the StreamYard chats. So, Unique Joker, I see you down there. Blessings to you. And to all you creatures. This is it. We're all characters. That was funny. For those who missed the bottom of YouTube narrative, there was apparently some offense taken by our friend Powder Dusty, a grown man, when a young lady said that he and others like us were characters in this Panelverse experience. And apparently Dusty, as a grown man, got offended, or at least feigned offense, right? He is a good actor. He's a damn good actor. You got to pay attention to him, but he's also honest. He's honest about his acting and why he does what he does. He's all about the money, baby. He's got a family to take care of. He got stuff to do. He's doing good. Creatures and fascinating, right? We're all characters in this magical, amazing, incredible experience of life. I used to get so bored with life. I used to be so unsatisfied with life. I was so miserable. Oh. And then I somehow escaped my confusion because shit, I did not need to be miserable. It wasn't required by anyone or anything beyond me, and I guess karma, right? Because karma is real. There's always a cause and effect for everything. It's part of the game, right? The game of love and life. It's mystery. You got to pay attention. What's going to do next? You don't know. You don't know. God is so glorious, incredible. Shows itself to us so perfectly, so uniquely, at just the right time, in just the right way, right? Just so that everything happens the way that it happens. The intelligence that's involved between life and all that it takes to create life, it's like, my mind has been blown sincerely, and not just with hallucinogens or, good eyes, not just by that. It's by breath, meditation, prayer, realizations, sensory experiences. Hey, wonderful. We have one of the stars, I believe, of discussion today amongst those other channels. We got an all-star here. Welcome, 10th Man.
What's up, gangster? I don't make myself a star. Other people make me a star, bro.
It's a little bit of both.
No, it's nothing to do with me at all.
You're in.
Jesus writes all my jokes. I just try to go with the universal power of good and try to do the best I can. And things just come and they're laid before me.
But do you deny that you shine?
No. Yes.
You don't see yourself shining?
No.
It's fascinating. Because you present so confidently.
I understand. But that's just because I'm confident in myself. Doesn't mean I'm confident.
Is there a separation?
Yeah. What do you mean? What I am is nothing to do with anything else, to do with anybody else.
We reflect one another.
I don't.
Well, my brother.
No. I'm the one that sets the trends.
As a reflection of your past, it's created this strength and independence in you that makes you willing to do that. That's a little different.
It's fun. And I try to do good with it. 1 second, I'm transitioning to a new Wi-Fi hotspot.
All right. Much love. Hey, much love. Much love to all, man. Andy, you get me. You get my humor quite a bit, man. I respect you. I respect all of this. And we can all respect this experience together. Best way to share respect. Well, it's kind of in line with this idea on the thumbnail. Honor past sacrifices through an abundance of gratitude. Right? Because it took a lot for us to get here. A lot of sacrifices by ourselves and others. And, for the religious, the sacrifices Jesus made as an innocent man, persecuted for misunderstandings.
Maybe. You know what I always say?
Now I'm not hearing you. You dropped. I'm not sure if that's you or me, though. Are you there? I trust your workout. No, there you go.
No. I have three different Wi-Fi hotspots. So when it switches between, I lose it because I got a pretty big house and it's like really thick walls. Anyway, so you're a bit weird, right? But so am I. Like we're strange characters, right?
Yeah.
So what I always say, what I love like people who are like Landry, right? I like him because he makes me. So you say I shine. I don't. It's the lack of talent and ability and application of talent that they have that makes me look better than I am. Like I've always been so jealous of so many talents people have, being able to draw, being able to sing. Like I sound pretty good singing, but I'm not, really, really good, right? Like I'm not like Pavarotti, right?
Right.
So I've always been so jealous of everybody my entire life, but I know that I'm talented, but
yes,
it's only the lack of like people like Laundry and who else would I think? That's about the only person I can think of right now. But I've seen people pick themselves up off of the street, like doing math on a regular basis, living in their car, like go from that because they got a good woman in their life, a few people helped them out, and then now their life is fixed and they're better off than they've ever been before in their life. So sometimes these people have to go through these things in order to grow. I was not who I am 30 years ago.
No. You brought up Landry, and I think I heard him mention a recent conversation with you. Is that possible? Yeah. Did that go well
That's
or
what
not?
Dusty just 1 second. I'm going to switch back to my office.
All right.
I was standing in my walk-in closet. 20 seconds.
No worries. Holy cows. What was I doing here? Do that again.
So I don't know if it went good or not. I got mad a couple times because he's weird and he says weird things. And you can review if you ever want to look or whatever. Dusty looked at some of it. But, like he said weird things. Dusty was just looking at some of it, right? And, like, he goes, oh, everyone thinks or everybody wants to be or thinks they're the smartest man in the room. Or something like that. Second, transitioning.
Yeah. Low-key
Yeah,
haters are a dime a dozen.
So this is the weird thing is he's like, you don't want to be the smartest person in the room. I think that's what he said. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So this is what happens when stupid people, right? They want power and they're like, oh, if only I had the power, then I could do great things. And it's like, no, bro, you don't know what to do with power. This is ridiculous. And I'm sitting there going, so Dennis and I were talking about IQs. He thinks he's somewhere between 140 and 160. I think I'm between 125 and 140, right? So
please pause. Please.
Yeah.
We've got another guest in the back. And I'm curious, how do you get along with our friend Illumitami?
Oh, I don't know that guy. Be my first encounter. I will do this if I think so, but I'll do this if you promise not to take it down so that we can review it.
Oh yeah, it'll stay on.
All right, brother. I won't TOS. I promise you that. But just one more second. All I was saying was that if I'm in the room and I let's say I have 139 IQ, right? And I'm in the room with somebody who's a 200 IQ, and they come around and they're like, hey, bro, you're tying that knot wrong. If you just do it like this, it's 1,000 times better. I'd be like, all right, I'll give it a try. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always willing to defer to somebody else if they think they're better. Let's try it out, man. Maybe you're way smarter than me. I hope you are. You can be the boss now.
Dude, yeah. Well, this one I'm going to bring up. Here's Tommy.
All right. I don't know if I ever talked to him before.
Oh, you're
Tommy,
a liar.
He's already calling you a liar.
Christos takes over DJM's channel in 20 minutes. I just wanted to settle something, a little debate me and Paul and Slave were having. 10th man, are you Caucasian?
I'm a black Irish Jewish lesbian.
But are you Caucasian?
I've cocked
Are you a white
guy? Have you not seen my picture? Have you not seen who I am?
We've never talked before.
He's cammed up often.
Can you just say yes or no? Are you a white guy?
I don't identify as a white guy.
I love it.
Why are you like this, Mr. High IQ? Can you not just, I'm a white guy. Are you a white guy?
Are you cisgender?
No, there is no cis.
Wow.
Oh my God.
This seems like some sissy talk to me.
No, yes. Because we're the OG. You don't cis us. We're just hetero OG. You guys wouldn't exist if it wasn't for heteros.
What do you want? What do you want now?
I just want to know if he's a white guy.
He answered.
Okay, then it's settled.
No. The answer is no. See, you got his answer, right? No,
He's
I am
so
not a white guy.
angry. He's so angry and he so wants to argue.
Oh my God, doesn't he live under a bridge? He's a literal troll in every meaning of the word. There's no funnier thing. There's no funnier thing than that.
The
Actual
truth is
troll that lives
hilarious.
under a fucking bridge. What are you talking about?
The truth is hilarious, isn't it?
He looks like one too, like a fucking fairy tale. The fuck is this shit?
Well,
It's not supposed to be real. It's not supposed to be real.
When he's yelling and screaming, then he looks like that, angry troll under the fairy tale. But
yeah, he's asking for money. Like the fucking troll used to know, you can't cross my bridge. You got to give me a fucking copper coin and shit, brother. It's weird as shit. I don't know what these people are doing. I don't know what they're doing. Do you ever look at people in public and just look at them and go, you look like some kind of, now I understand Dilbert. Like,
what I'm confident it is, I saw it recently. They're calling out, they're crying out for faith and answers. And those two go together.
Mm-hmm.
But they won't stop yapping. And so they're not finding the answers. They're just yapping and complaining.
Listen, we talk. I don't know why you never come to my show, but that's okay. I know it seems scary. It seems scary, but we talk about stuff, right? Like that other people won't talk about.
Yes.
And one of the things kind of triggered some people, but was this dude from Germany in World War II ended up in a prison, and he wrote this paper essentially that said that as far as he was concerned, because he watched what happened, like he watched it unfold, what happened in World War II in Germany, and then he said, "Stupid is a disease. It's a social contagion, and people don't even know that they have it, and it's the most dangerous thing that a person can have. Stupidity is not nearly, like vengeance is not like, there's no emotion like stupidity, right? And these people don't know that they're infected by it.
No.
And there's nothing that can shock them, like real serious trauma can snap them out of it.
Yeah.
But not you can't reason with them. Right? And sometimes I see a little bit of that from you, but I've actually seen also some improvements from you over the past year. So,
Thank you.
Well, no, everybody. See, when people come to the internet, they think that you can act differently on the internet than you would in real life.
Right.
But if you do, eventually it's going to come back to bite you. Right? Like if you come on the internet and act like, oh, I'm the rich dude. It's like the rappers who rented the yachts and stuff and made their music videos, and now there's documentaries going, look at these fools. Look at these fools pretending to be rich.
Right.
And that's what these people are. They're fake tough guys. They're pretend everything. It's all fake. And people are starting to realize that now and I think it's cute.
Yes, but the reality is the trolls are at least being attracted to the things they need to learn. Not always, but the trolls around here, they're learning. Tommy showed right back up. What perfect timing. This day is just flowing wonderfully. I'm gonna bring him back. Tommy.
Yeah, we're gonna try this one more time because this over talker.
No, slow down.
Sorry
Take
about
a
that.
breath.
I lost you again for a minute. Who? I didn't catch anything.
Hey, wonderful. Tommy brought a little tension and chaos energy, and Tommy.
Oh, good. Isn't that what we like?
Well, that's what he loves. Okay, that's what
Oh,
he loves, and I love denying
I didn't
him.
hear him though because I was transitioning again. I like to transition a lot.
That'll screw him up.
Did you see
That's
my new intro?
not recently, no. I don't
Oh,
think so.
dude, it's so awesome. Buddy made an AI song about me. It's 2 minutes long. And he puts like all my catchphrases in it and everything. It's so good.
I
I
love
couldn't
it.
believe it.
I'll have to check it out. Definitely.
Oh,
We'll check it out. And here we'll get your links and stuff going here. But
I
I'm gonna
shared
bring
your
Tommy up.
I shared your show.
Tommy,
Yeah, I'm not
please,
scared of Tommy.
Tommy, please breathe. We're gonna speak calmly, slow enough so that a child can understand. Welcome back.
You're a faggot. And a
Tom.
Yes, I am.
liar.
I'm
He's
married to
a
a man. Yes.
nigger. He's a nigger. You
Oh.
got Jack. You've only gotten worse.
Oh,
How much?
he's so worked up. He's so worked up. He'll tire himself out eventually. Don't worry.
Well, wait. I've been waiting for him to tire himself out for like a few years now, and he's like a toddler. He
I
will
know.
not stop.
They're just squalling. They're just squalling. It's like, oh, one of the reasons I'd rather be gay. But then, can you imagine that you accidentally ended up being knocked up by a guy like that or something? And then now he's stuck in your life for like at least 18 years or more? Ooh, doggies. That's why I feel bad for ladies, right? I feel really bad for ladies because, like, you just maybe you're having a bad year, right? This guy gets you some math and it kind of makes your day a bit better. And then, you got fired from your job last week and then accidentally, and then you kind of pull yourself together after a couple months to go live with your parents. And then, a month into it, you're like, oh no, I'm pregnant by Aluma Tommy. And then she like gets her life together. But now she has to like tell the kid that her father died uh, in war in Ukraine or something.
No, please see a
Yeah,
different opportunity here.
it's just funny.
One way or another, he's an opportunity
No,
for
he's
good
not because
men,
he purposely tries to break TOS and like that's
right?
no. I'm telling you, I know what you're saying, and I was there years ago too, and I'm like, oh no, you can get through to people, yada yada. No,
Yeah.
I've
Wait,
come to the
wait.
realization
Hmm.
can't, and I do now. What Carolina Fort Worth told me a long time ago. People that she runs mods for big channels like auditor channels, and she tried to tell me from the very beginning. I didn't listen to her, but I do now, which is if there's someone in the comments and they're making anybody in the like regulars in the comments in the chat or on the panel uncomfortable, they need to go. If they're not a regular, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
They don't get the same level as everybody else.
I get it. I
Yep.
get it. See, the other part though, there's ways children and animals are trained, right? With a stick or with a carrot. The carrot is the idea of leading them. And I think inclusion is beneficial, but I won't deny what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
There's a time and a place, and I have
Yep.
a reputation. I've got, I've allowed a lot of chaos around me to be
I'm
entertained.
aware.
Yeah, I'm sure most people are aware of the chaos. That's for
Have you seen
sure.
the chaos on my show?
I'm a fan. I tune in. I may not always
I've seen
say
you in the chat.
anything,
I've seen you in the
Yeah,
chat. I know.
yeah.
I know.
So
When shit's popping off and you see it pop up in a Discord and there's 70 people watching or 60 people watching, I imagine you're like, what the fuck's going on over there? Nonsense.
well,
But I'm telling you, Jack, you seem like a smart enough guy, but you seem like you've been tricked by laws of society. Not everybody's capable of everything. Not everybody's worth taking a shot on. You got to choose your battles. You got to choose who you help. If somebody bats your hand away 2 or 3 times, you don't offer them help ever again.
I'll agree with the majority of that, with the exception, never say never, right? I will not.
But you don't reach out again, was what I'm telling you.
You know,
Right?
yes,
If they
gotta
come
know
to
when
you a
stop.
year later and they're different, it's happened to me 100 times, and they're different now, okay. You can be like, okay, well, let's, try to see if we can operate together, right? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But you don't offer your hand again after the 3rd time they swat your hand around. You're away. You reach out your hand to try to help them. They swat it away 3 times. Then after that, you're just wasting your time.
I know.
That's it.
Well, yes and no. I get it. What I've been focusing on is me.
Good.
I'm
You're the most
willing.
important thing.
Thank you. That's what we've.
Because you know what? As weird as you are, and sometimes you're annoying, I don't wish any harm upon you, and I hope that you live to be a 90-year-old man, and we're still laughing at you then. Get it?
Laughter is a great part of this life, and we do want to.
Oh, come on! I've had non-sexual orgasms. You will live on for eternity for that. That's wonderful. That's a wonderful thing to say.
Dude, the story I hear some of the shit I say, and the shit I say is real. It's true.
Do you know I had a lady, I think she passed away. We haven't got rock solid confirmation yet, but we're pretty sure. Her name was Peachy Ryder. She popped up on my channel 4 years ago or so and said, "Oh yeah, I had a wet dream about you, 10th man." I think that's what she said. And I'm like, women have wet dreams? So we looked into it. I think like 43% of women report having wet dreams. I had no idea. No idea.
I believe it.
Yeah, and then I talked to women about that sometimes. So I get what you're saying.
No, it's different than a wet dream. It was like this experience where Aaron Abke did a video recently about similar thing, but about the Kundalini rising was another way that other people might have explained it. But I felt this,
like an ascension,
an energy going up my neck and then it up my back and my body. And I'd been practicing focused meditation on prayer, and then I had some music going. I was dancing, I was massaging, and I just felt so good in this energy of vibration. It came up and it like exploded my head. And it's a non-sexual orgasm. It's like the closest thing.
What kind of massaging? Marte kind of massaging?
No, just digging my fingers into my hips.
Listen, I don't mean to bring this nonsense to your panel, but have you seen any of that stuff?
The Marte stuff?
Oh my God, Jack! I can't.
I've seen enough to see it's a show.
I haven't looked at it for days, but like, because it goes in cycles, right? They say something dumb, so we go and look at their stuff or whatever. But I mean, I can't. It's real weird for people to come on the internet and go, listen, I might have done stuff, but I splashed some water on my head, and now Jesus forgives me, so you can't talk about my stuff no more. Right? That's what he said. Like, not in maybe in not so direct the words.
I get the picture. Like, I can see it.
And everyone's like, no, that's not how that works. It's good though. It's funny. It's funny. It makes for good clips. This shit does.
Dude, this is what I realized with
like that shit with Landry that Dusty was looking at that I think you were talking about. Weird as shit. Like, I'm sitting there going, like, are you some kind of weirdo, or like are you Seinfeld? Like, what is happening? Because I've seen him on other stuff and he's funny. But then he comes to my show and rather than taking part in the show, he wants to control the show, right? And and it's like, can't you just sit there? If you only got 15 minutes, sit there for 15 minutes, make 2 funny jokes, or even just sit there and shut the fuck up, but take part in the show where we are right now. Where we are now, not where you want to go. It's like you pick someone up and you're all going to the movies and you agreed we're going to the movies. And he knows we're going to the movies. He's like, yeah, pick me up on the way to the movies. And he's like, can you drive me like half an hour that way? And you're like, thought we're going to the movies. Like, no, I just want you to drive me over there. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? We're going to the movies. That's what this is like.
What if you misunderstood him as he misunderstood you?
No, because he wanted me to switch to a different stream for the show, and I tried to watch that today, and it was boring as shit.
He was saying that he was listening to you closely, paying attention. He was trying to answer all the things that you had brought up.
No. First he said an hour or more, and then he said 15 minutes. So he's lying.
I'm just remembering what I heard him say with Gabriel on that other stream, not when he was with you.
Oh, I don't remember that. That was a long time ago.
No, today, man. That's what I was saying.
Gabriel wasn't on my show today.
No, Landry and Gabriel are on a show right
now. Was they talking about me?
That's where I thought I heard him say.
Oh my God,
he had
I'm
a
so
recent
famous.
Conversation with you.
Yeah. No pictures, anybody. I'm too famous for pictures. It's happening. These people, man. This is how it was 5 years ago, right? When I was on YouTube, I just did my shows and did what I do. Or do what I did, or whatever the fuck it is, and I was always on like half a dozen different channels. My shit being played, and everybody's like, "Oh my God!" I don't know.
It's this age.
Do you think that maybe it's not Paul and it's me that's the potentially famous person? I don't want to be famous though. What were we gonna say though? I apologize for interrupting. I'm a little high.
Actually, please. It's potentially all of us. Because life is a yes and I know it's me. I know I'm on this path.
Denizen likes you.
Many do.
Yeah. I like you.
Thank you.
But you do allow people to pick at you. And listen, I know what I realized yesterday before Landry showed up, before I got an omen that taught me that he was evil, because I had a cherry off the cigarette fall and burn through my cheap ass pants that cost like $3 somewhere. They're plastic. And I've only ever worn them twice, but I lost weight, so they fit better now. So I put them on the other day, and I'm wearing them, and it burnt right through, and I smelt this burning, but I didn't see that it burnt through my pants. I smelled something burning. I thought it was my seat. I'm moving around. All of a sudden, I felt something burn my leg, and then stop burning my leg, like instantaneously almost. And then I'm like, oh no, and I ripped my pants off. Luckily enough, I turned the camera off. I ripped my pants off, and then I still couldn't find it, and it just pretty much disappeared. Like I couldn't find the cherry anymore. I don't know where it went, but it burned through my crotch of my pants. Didn't burn me. When I stood up somehow, it ended up in my knee, and then burned through the knee and fell out of my pants and disappeared and didn't burn me. Right after he said that he was not nefarious at all, 0%. And I'm like, okay, bro, listen, you're evil. I just had an omen, right, happen to me in front of me, like on fucking The Conjuring, because that should have burnt me, right? That could have lit my pants on fire or anything.
Right, you were blessed. It missed you.
So what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying now. He's so strange. Like I said, why does he act like my ex-boyfriend?
This life, what's happening here, is we're helping each other find our blind spots. We're helping each other find our weaknesses through the triggers.
Yeah.
Hey, I've got another triggered guest in the back who loves to be wound up.
Good.
What's your experience with Mr. Snafu?
Oh, Snafu and I get along fine. He's been on my show numerous times.
Wonderful. So I'm gonna bring him up. Snafu, I'm trusting you can stay calm, and actually I'd love to.
He does say the F word too much. I think I've kicked him for that, but whatever. Yeah.
How you feeling, man? Nothing's
going
for you.
The optics are high. Actually, since Mr. 10th Man is here and you're here, I have a great video that Mr. Moose, producer Moose, has been sharing, and it's an AI breakdown of Jack Talcott.
Okay.
Like, it is exactly what AI has decided and put together on Jack Talcott. And I'm kind of curious, maybe I'll put it in the backstage. Jack and 10th Man could review it, because here's the thing, Jack. And let's just I see the glazing going on in the middle. Well, no, I know you don't want to, and this is why, because I see the glazing going on.
Take your small dick energy down
let me
20%.
Let me land the plane.
And just give us
let me land the plane for a minute.
Just give us 3 highlights. 3 highlights.
Let me land the plane. Exactly what Grace Thorpe proved when you took that test. Right? So like, it was very accurate. Not the stuff you wanted to hear, the glazing portion, but the portions that you were like, So I'm gonna drop the link backstage, and 10th Man, maybe you could review it, or someone says Jack doesn't want to.
All right, okay.
It's an AI breakdown of exactly what you're about.
Let's do it, Jack. No better time than when I'm here, because I'm a technologist and I'll rip it to pieces. Let's rock and roll.
We got the creator of it here, it looks like.
All right, let's do it.
Moose,
welcome to you.
What's up, Moose?
What's up, guys?
There you go, Mr. Producer Moose.
Let him talk.
I like Moose.
I just put 26 transcripts through the AI, and I said, describe this experience. And that's what it gave me. And Snafu, you're a little intense, bro. Like,
I know,
come
right?
up here and just, that's not.
Well, it's because you guys glaze, and I try and unfazed.
You
like,
try to keep the door down like the SWAT team, but like,
I have said that Talcott is weird 2 or 3 times so far, and we're both weird. But you're like, oh, you're glazing. Listen, you need to calm down.
I think it would be amazing.
If AI can predict,
you're wasting too much energy.
No. Here's the thing. AI.
Go ahead.
AI said what you don't want to hear, Jack.
No, let him spurg.
That's why you're muting me, Jack, because even AI is saying you're trash.
See, I'd already kicked.
I don't care. You think I care? Do you really think I care?
You could care what AI. I mean, it's not even you.
You care what AI says. Here.
Ran it through this and said what?
Golly geez, I just shared the link. It's out there. It's promoted. Moose.
How long is
Go ahead and subscribe to the Is This Real Man as well, and you can find out.
It's 20 minutes. Come on. You think we're going to spend 20 minutes on that? And then have to do breaks? You know how long it takes to get through a 20-minute video?
Yeah, but I figured it'd be good to listen to the breakdown of what AI
why can't you just give us 3 highlights or something?
Moose, you tell us. I haven't watched it fully. I watched the first 5 minutes.
Oh, you useless imbecile. Strike 2.
Thank you, 10th. Thank you,
I wanted to watch it together and review it together.
Oh, my God. Then start a stream.
I can. Actually, afterwards, your favorite person, Cynthia, after my Mexi melt, once her
that is a great idea, though. Like, if you started your own stream and didn't have to, like, waste Jack's time and
Jesus.
Okay, well, then quit wasting Jack's time. Call the United Nations. Give them a meeting. Connect them with someone, Moose.
Actually, hold on.
Right now, Moose.
Shut up where you're going.
I'm trying to advocate for your ass.
I know, but it's not the time. It's not the time, because you were saying someone keeps bringing up Barron Trump as maybe an idea. So I finally followed him on X, but I don't use X. I don't do this stuff.
I think I'm going to follow Matt on X too, but for completely different reasons.
I think
What
I'm
are
going to
your
follow you, Jack, on X.
I want to get a hold of his daddy.
I want to get a hold of him. You can have his dad. I'll take him.
It's just never gonna happen.
Trump's daughter's pretty hot.
Why would you say that, Moose? Why would you say that?
Because I want to see it happen. I want
Moose,
to
I'm willing to do things with my tongue that most people are not willing to do.
Moose is going with
your logic is not making sense. You're contradicting yourself or showing yourself to be a liar.
You don't know how good I am with my tongue, Moose.
When some people say I can't do something, I do everything in my power to like prove them wrong and show them I can do something.
But still, sometimes they're not able to.
You're the one. You're the one.
You're never going to talk to Trump. That's the whole thing.
Why would you say that with such confidence?
Everybody in the audience knows that you're not.
That's what
Trump.
I'm asking you. What makes you so confident? You feel comfortable in the crowd? Is that what it is?
I just don't think that you understand that nobody of his caliber is ever going to talk to you, like ever. They're just not.
So you're convinced of that, which is why you do what you do. So Michael,
what's up, Ninja? I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to be respectful. I was trolling Moose a little bit. You know,
maybe that's a good thing because
I just don't know why he's being a dick. Now hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I don't know how many books you've read, but I've read a lot of books and listened to a lot of audiobooks, right? So there's many stories and even stories throughout history where in the journey you might find something that is even better than what you had hoped for, but you would have never found it if you've not taken on that journey. So I try to not disparage anybody. It's like with my husband's art. I've always been like, yes, we should always support your art because I have a feeling something he might do would be really special, right? So to tell, Rembrandt or Picasso or something like, oh, your first painting's terrible, don't even try. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. Lull-brained, waste of time imbeciles with an IQ under 100 that are literally a waste of listen, I don't mean to sound weird, but you sound like you probably have maybe 110 IQ, maybe 105. I don't know. I'm not an IQ guy that can you seem like you're way above average intelligence. You're not a slow adult, right? So what you need to understand is when you're dealing with somebody with a 90 IQ, that it's, like the difference between a Chihuahua and a golden retriever, right? Chihuahua is not going to be smart.
Here?
What's that?
Please. I want to bring it back to here and now.
Yes.
Okay. There's no Chihuahuas here.
No, you're missing what I'm saying.
We're here sharing this experience, dude. I got a lot of people betting against me. Okay. You said yourself, I come across as weird. A lot of people don't understand me. A lot of people mock me.
I understand you.
But a lot of the problem has been the chaos, the agents of chaos that want to just completely disrespect me and accuse me so confidently. Did you hear that prick, Moose?
But
Michael,
you're allowing it.
Right, but let's resolve it rather than focus on blame or responsibility.
Own it. No, Jack.
Hello, 10th. Hear me out. I'm not denying my part. Not at all.
You're not good.
I'm what I see here is an opportunity. You're a great guy who is an excellent witness, right? We can resolve what is and is not appropriate behavior.
Sometimes.
Well, what is or is not fair? We can figure that out together, right?
Yeah.
I suggest that what Moose and Snafu have been doing with me is not fair. not fair to me, not fair to what I'm doing, not fair to the people that could possibly be helped. If rather than me be diminished, if we actually, today's topic, let's do something different together.
Yes.
What can we do towards creating the impossible future
I will show you if you allow me.
Let's do it. I got Snafu
Play
and
that.
Moose back. What do you think?
No, pause. I'm going to show you, if you allow me to help you, how you turn other people's nonsense into something beautiful.
Okay.
That's why people are scared to do this kind of shit with me.
What's your first suggestion?
Bring those two motherfuckers up here. Drop them if they get disrespectful and don't let other people talk. Play that dumbass video and let me do a review on your channel or their dumbass AI video, and I'll tear it to fucking pieces. Let's rock and roll. I won't do it on my show. Let's do it on your show.
Let's start with the first step. I'm going to bring these guys back up. One at a time or both of them? You get along.
No.
Did you really compare
like
Jack to Picasso? Did you really just do that?
I compared Jack to somebody who wants to aspire to better, and then I see people trying to tear him down.
Deal. I've worked with political entities. Jack knows
this.
This. I've worked with fucking both the right and left entities.
Crazy.
I've worked with InfoWars and many other entities. Do you believe Jack will ever meet Trump? Just like Moose said, Jack has burned his professional bridges.
God bless. One at a time.
Thank you. 10th man, if you wouldn't mind going over it and destroying it, I would love that. I would enjoy that because it's not a review that I did. I didn't do it. I asked
I understand.
For program to do it. So
I understand.
I was hoping Jack would destroy it as well.
Let's rock and roll.
I'm actually really not interested in it.
All right.
That's
what I mean. See, you don't know how to turn something that you see as negative into a good thing.
Are you sure that's not? Are you sure that's me?
I do it every day.
I do it every day. The chance right
here. You're right. Sometimes. Sorry, Moose. What were you saying?
I'm just saying he has a chance right here to change it, make it right, make it something that people will be like, hey, like the AI is actually wrong about something. Like that would be an actual cool thing.
All right. Here, you got a different energy to bring up.
Everything is a learning.
Yo.
Welcome back.
Hello, Jack. Where's the love, y'all? You have to love the love. Have you loved the love today?
No. Well, yeah, I did. I did a little bit ago, actually. I forgot.
And once you love the love will love you.
Will it?
Right, Jack? Let's just love our way to Donald Trump, y'all.
Hey, why don't you sit back and just listen to the video too, or listen to whatever Jack has to say? That's just an ass clown.
Yeah, I know, but I need to know their names, so I put the check boxes by their names.
Zillzone.
I don't know who that person is.
Zill.
Just here for the love, Jack.
He's been an irritation since he got here, but we tried talking offline. He lacks follow through. People say they're honest until they don't do what they say, right?
Jack, he's like a hemorrhoid. You just have to sit a little different.
Yeah, I've had a guy for 5 years coming on my show going, 10th man's Rick Mercer. Rick Mercer, everybody. 10th man's real name is Rick Mercer for 5 years.
Is it?
So what you need to understand is those people are whack packers.
Okay.
Understand? You use them for the content that they are, and you toss them aside when they,
I get what you're saying. And please don't, the disagreement is for me, not what you're saying. What you're saying is the absolute truth, but for me, it's different. The thing that Moose doesn't see, doesn't realize, despite his doubts and disagreements, I'm going to find a way. I was just discussing one of many different ways to speak with Donald Trump.
Right.
Okay. So, Moose, why you and Zill and Snafu and Tommy and so others want to bet against me? It makes no logical sense, dummy. What is to be gained? Betting for someone's failure, Moose. That's literally what you're doing. You're betting for my failure again.
Yeah. There was a kid in school and he really loved baseball. And, you know, I was always the bigger guy and everybody respected me. And so, one day he said that when he grew up, he wanted to be a professional pitcher, or at least a professional baseball player. And I trolled him and I picked on him about it to the point where it really hurt him. I could tell. And I did it to hurt him purposely. And he stopped playing baseball a few years after that. And his life fell apart right after a separation of his parents. And he was never the same again. And it's possible that I had part of the, at least part of in his downfall. And I try not to do that anymore because I saw, yeah. So, yeah. I reveled in the pain that I caused him. Like I caused almost like I caused a spell on him that destroyed his life. I mean, I don't know for sure if I did, but like he had a pretty good life up until that point, and then we had that interaction in class, and I kind of like was really a dick about it, and I made fun of him.
Is this a confession, or are we just
what? It seemed to break him.
Okay, so why is it? What are we? I didn't follow what brought this up. Honestly, I'm not sure what you're doing.
What do you mean? It's exactly what you're talking about, Jack.
Finding a way to end wars.
No.
That's what I'm. That's
when
what
these
I really
people.
want to talk about.
No, sir.
I really want to talk about what I want to talk about, which is ending wars.
I'm getting too close, right?
Too close to what? You've been going on and on, dude. I appreciate you, but I'm not sure where you're going or what's going on. What am I missing? I'm sorry.
When these people attack you trying to make progress, it sometimes can have catastrophic effects on the outcome that are unintended.
Consequences and results. They're out of my hand. I'm prepared to accept responsibility for all of them. Anything I do, anything I say, I'm responsible for. And that which is, this is the message that I'm carrying. Yes, God can heal the broken. God is love. Love is amongst us. Love is with us. Love is eternally present for us to grow, share, walk with, to stay with.
Yeah, dude. I definitely think that video could help you. It'll help you like see what.
You're an idiot, dude. Michael Sino. You sadden me because I've seen your potential, but you just waste your time thinking your thoughts are so important and so relevant, and your thoughts contradict your actions. So it shows that you can't be trusted, Michael Sino. I've tried and tried and tried to communicate with you. Sorry.
You're fine, Jack. See, these people get you all worked up, and then you lose track of what I'm saying when I'm actually talking about what you're talking about, but you can't because they're
all
like, I get it. It's hard. I know.
So
like having a chihuahua yapping, right? All day long. I know.
So what all right. So if you're leading, what do you suggest next? Where are we going? I've still got Moose, Zillzone.
We can either watch the video or we can talk about how to end wars. Your choice.
I'd rather we talk about it.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. I've got a lot of answers. You asked the questions.
Is that your goal? To end wars?
What? I believe that wars are done on purpose.
Right.
As a satanic like mass sacrifice to Moloch.
Right.
Like a blood sacrifice. That's what I truly believe it is.
I know. And I think we have the opportunity to intervene and to end it. We got another amazing guest that I won't keep waiting. You're welcome. That's you, Circus.
That's you, Circus. Step right up. Another day at the office, huh, Jack?
Oh, it is, but I'm filled with joy today, man. I'm not bitter or angry at all.
I'm getting there. The bitter bitch, as it were, as you like to call it. Yeah, getting there.
Better to be a bitter bitch than a Karen.
So you're identifying with being a bitter bitch? I mean, that's good.
No, I'm saying anybody. It's better to be a bitter bitch than a Karen.
That's cool.
I hate Karens, but they're funny.
Says the guy who seemed to enjoy talking someone out of doing what they were good at so he could have some false sense of power.
Who?
That's you. This is the That's You Circus.
Come on. Who did I try to talk? Who would have what?
Before you were like licking your chops going, yeah, there's some kid in 10th grade was really good at something and I was a miserable loser and I fucking hated on him so much. He finally quit what he was good at doing and subconsciously it made me feel powerful and I've never stopped since then. Yeah. I got a whole half an audience who's basically you. So I know that that's you personality there, right? Very common. In these arenas.
I love you guys sincerely.
I'm a witch, brother.
Oh,
and I try to do good with my power, but once in a while, you know,
I don't even have to say anything. That's what's so great about you and people like you is I literally don't even need to say anything. You just keep confessing. You just much like Moose, I'm listening to listen, and I hear what you're saying, and I know what it means beyond what I guess the average person. Would see it as. So
with great power comes great responsibility.
But this is the thing. Humility is the key to know.
I know.
It really is.
I try.
Paul is the type. He'll help humble you if you let him. If you fight him, it's going to be entertaining.
Yeah, I'm the type to be the guy who you were hating on batting fourth and starting pitching and then quitting at some point and letting you know it wasn't because of you loser failure. It's because I have my own journey. Just so you don't get the wrong idea and think that you're way more powerful than you are. And of course, you never would do that, right? I mean,
what?
I'm sure.
Do what?
Here. Anyway, we're here actually. I believe the three of us may be very similar in this regard that we help others find their blind spots, right? Because we see what we see. However, I think we're here to help each other find those blind spots too. I found many through Mr. Paul. He triggered me a lot for a while. But now I'm telling you guys, doing things different than I used to, just letting go, no more, doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
Can we ask 10th man, I guess, in the name of living without fear? And I don't know how I work this into a pitch to get you on board with it, but like just generalized health and care and this whole idea of like doing and being and having better. Can we ask 10th man why he feels the need, like so many others in this venue, to chain smoke cigarettes nonstop?
I don't chain smoke cigarettes.
You don't notice it?
I don't chain smoke cigarettes.
Okay.
I smoke a few too many cigarettes, but whatever.
Second cigarette.
I
in 20
also
minutes.
am kind of bored with the world, so like when I check out, it'd be like a good day. So it's like peace. I have no desire to be here with these people.
Is it bored or is it anxious?
Bored.
But why? Do you feel above it?
Yes.
Ah, see, that's your hubris. You're missing out on all sorts of things.
No, I'm saying it's boring watching people argue over nonsense.
Well, much of it has been actually you talking, though, Tim.
No, I'm saying in the world, not here.
Oh, okay, but I thought we were here and together.
Yeah, we're talking about the wars, right?
Well, you being bored.
No, not here, bored. Oh my goodness.
Okay. So we're having two different conversations. Sorry.
Yes, no, he asked about the cigarettes.
In the present. Yeah, in the present moment, in the present of your behavior. What's going on here, right? You do seem kind of bored.
No. Go ahead.
Okay.
We'll talk about what you want to talk about.
It's also boring, but I'm just saying, like, what is this common theme that I see with it's like I'm trying to figure it out. Like, and I'm not saying it doesn't live within me to some extent, right? It's just that there's types of people who frequent this place, and I'm fascinated by that. And one type is the one who way over exaggerates their meaning and their power and value system, and they chain smoke cigarettes, and usually they're it's just like a certain type of person. Another guy's name comes to mind. He looks kind of like you. He sounds kind of like you. He chain smokes cigarettes.
Right? You know that, right?
Wait.
Parts of your brain that makes you smarter.
So the cigarettes that are laced in thousands of addictive, deadly, cancer-causing chemicals.
You think that, but you don't know what I'm smoking.
Okay, you're right. I was about to ask you. So you're so smart. That nicotine has you so smart and ahead of the game that you answered my question almost before I even asked it, because I was going to ask you what brand.
Of course, yes. I roll a little different than most people. I understand. Maybe you've seen a couple clips in your time or whatever, but I'm not an average bear. You understand?
I'm just trying out some life coaching. I've seen this from Jack at times, and we inspire each other when it comes to life coaching.
To interview me over the years.
First, it was you chain smoke because you're bored, and we never got to the bottom of that, which was I would suspect bullshit.
No, I'm saying that's my response.
And then it morphed into how much smarter it makes you than everyone else.
Yep.
And I just figure like there's a lot of entertainment coming within about 5 to 10 minutes. If I can just get you to keep digging holes for yourself while you think you're ahead of the game.
Holy cow, guys, you are.
No, it's working. Amazing. It's working. No, he's good. He's good at this. Go ahead.
He is good at this. He is good. But Paul, what you reminded me of is something you kept telling me about. Back off, man. I was coming on too strong.
Science.
What you said is true, but we got to lead each other. What are you saying?
Science.
As long as you're saying something and feeling important.
Why are you repeating that?
It's good for everyone.
Because that's what I'm basing what I'm saying. Anyway, go ahead. I'll just sit here and look pretty. Everybody told me that for years.
Holy shit. No, please. Look at
this. Is another type of person, the chain smoker, overly important, sort of pinnacle of masculinity, who's God's gift to women as well. I'd like to see there's so much entertainment here, Jack, right? And when it comes to broadcasting, from my perspective, this is why it's so dangerous in a way. It can be so great, but also so dangerous. Is there's never a should. There's never a should, right? There's only what we're going to do with what we have, right?
Right.
So
it's a mystery. Sorry to interrupt you. But you're close, but not spot on with 10th, but I get what you're pointing at. Everything
delusion,
is coming
denial, addiction, disempowerment, all the usual panels, sort of,
the stuff
things that I've had to confront in myself in order to try to inch myself along toward the, I guess, opposite side of the spectrum.
That's what we're doing. We're helping walk each other home. Back home is perfection. It really is.
Are mom and dad going to beat us again and not love us?
No. Those days are done, man.
Okay. I can settle down then.
Yeah. As a matter of fact.
Hold on, Tenchman is he just went into the 1,000-yard stare there for a second. I think he was reliving some memories. You might want to.
I should check.
No, that was just a weird thing to say, bro.
Which part? Which part was weird to you?
It's sad if you guys got beat by your parents.
It is sad, isn't it?
I'm sorry that happened to you guys.
It's
okay. I was doing a bit. They actually like neglected me and paid little to no attention to me, which led to me wanting to broadcast. And
we've looked into your past a little bit. I understand.
Yeah, and that's okay though. That's okay.
It all brought us to where we are today. It made us into who we are. You know. And I heard from Tony Robbins a method that can help us heal, especially with our folks. You know, we love to blame them for the bad. That's easy to do, but we survived it. So let's blame for the good we can find too.
There was a scene that I just watched. It's a short on YouTube a couple days ago. And this cop walked into his house. And his two sons are there. They're like early teens. And the two sons, before the cop came in, said, the older son said, "I'm going to take the blame. I'm not going to let him beat you." And then the father comes in, older son's sitting there. Older son tries to take the blame. He's a cop. The father, he says, "I already know what's going on. We got the guy. I know that you're lying." And the older son said, "I'm not going to let you beat him." And then the father walks over, grabs 2 beers, brings them over, sets them down, opens them, and says to the son that one time when he was young, something happened. I don't remember what he told the story about. And then his father punched him in the face and broke his jaw. He was like 8 or something. He said it was wired for like 3 months shut. And then he said to his older son, he said, "All I can do is try to do better than my father did and hope that you do better than I do." And he left the beer sitting there and he walked out of the house. Because the younger son had tried to buy pot and got
I
caught
think
doing
that a lot of folks are wondering right now is, do you have a channel? Because you not only have a way with words, but you can tell a fucking story, man. You know,
he does.
Yeah.
Yes,
oh, you do? Okay. Yeah, we've got to get that going down in the chat. Can we get that 10th man channel going? Because you can get more of this over there. Just some anecdotes, some real life stuff there, Jack.
I know. Yep.
Yeah. This is rivaling Ben Thorpe level wisdom and energy. You
know? No, this is much more calm than Ben Thorpe. He can be calm on occasion too, and 10th can be pretty wild on occasion too. Gets fired up.
Depends on what you give me.
Well,
so I've never experienced that type of physical abuse, but I've experienced other abuse, so I understand where you guys are going.
Yeah. And the thing is there's a lot of stories and a lot of videos and a lot of evidence that stuff is really still happening. And I know for a fact that if people, neighbors, communities, we actually start looking out for each other instead of looking out for the paycheck or the cops or whatever, we look out for one another. I think we can help save and care for each other's children a little better than history has taught us. But I think the best way to create change is through the organization that is already there. And while it's dysfunctional, the administrative process and the ideas behind the government, they could help incredibly well if they chose to, the people chose to, and we are the people. Are we going to choose to use the tools of government to continue to oppress each other and continue to pay for wars and enable genocide? Or are we going to use the tools of our government to end wars and truly change the world? I think we're here for the second part. I'm doing everything I can do, and like it or not, the people who've been betting against me, like it or not, I don't quit till I'm done. And I don't see any reason to stop trying to end wars. I really don't.
The moral to the story of the cop is generational trauma.
Yes.
And I talked about this the other day, is that most people, I see a lot on the internet, are taking out their emotions and trauma on people that they don't even know, based on something that somebody else did to them. It's weird.
It's actually a perfect design for us. The mental health professionals in our society hasn't understood the process as clearly as it's showing itself to be.
Jack, I gotta commend you, because either I've just kind of, I guess, split into an alternate reality, or there's something going on here, and this might be the thing that you keep saying is bigger. Yeah, this whole life coaching thing and all the rest of this stuff coming into view. But like, is 10th Man not a different 10th Man here than he is most places, if not other places? You seem to have that effect, because folks will probably say that about me. I've noticed that about myself as well. Something about the Talcott effect can bring the best or the worst out of folks. I can relate to that, I guess.
It's what I'm experiencing in my, and then I respond differently depending on.
10th Man, I seem to have memories of you chasing me around regularly, like having issues with me, projecting onto me, and like dozens of other people, and needing to be heard about it. And
no. When Dusty shows up on a show, and the StreamYard link's there, and I end up on NPCs, it's where I end up.
Now you're aware these aren't actual shows, right?
I'm just saying, like, it's not.
You're pretending. Okay, yeah, I know, I get it. A lot of folks.
What do you mean it's not a show? What do you mean it's not a show?
Well, it's like, like everyone's like, I got a show, and then they go live, and 20 people show up every day, the same 20 people, and bitch about the same 3 to 5 other people, and then they go, ta-da, show, and I go, no, this is something else. I don't know quite what to call it, but
yesterday we did debates and all that. We're always doing different things.
Yeah, I'm sure that pool of debaters is just brimming with intelligence. Who are we gonna? Who's gonna debate who today?
We had Paige for the Crucible. She's a lawyer,
right? Oh, well, that means something. Appeal to false authority, right? I think he's doing it again, Jack. He's revealing himself.
She debated Glenn Lawrence, and he's a religious scholar.
Okay.
Wow.
Hey, we've got another example like us, a trigger. One who triggers people, confuses people. Welcome back, Landry.
Oh, great. Sup, Laundry.
How are you guys doing today?
Doing good.
It's a new day.
It is.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
I heard a rumor that there's shows. Someone talking about shows?
Apparently.
I also don't know where those are, but I'd like to hear the confidence.
I don't know. I seem to have had one for 6 years, but I might be wrong.
It's possible. It's good to
see
you,
the fact
Jack.
that none of us know about it doesn't clue you into the fact that maybe there's something else going on.
I'm from
the
1A community, bro.
The 1A community.
Yes, before you existed. Before you existed.
Well, I'm not the one here making it about.
Before you were anywhere around here, I did the January 6th panel with Joe Cool and almost all the biggest auditors that are on the internet at the time. And I've done a lot of big shows. Most of my stuff's privated because there was some issues a few years ago, and I just haven't put all the stuff back up yet. And I've had a diverse, and I left for 2.5 years too, right? So like, I get it that you may not know who I am, but a lot of people do.
Fascinating.
Yeah, it's. You do have a pride about you, 10th Man. It shines pretty.
I'm good at what I do.
Well, and as our conversations initially started, you're talked about elsewhere, but you're a part of it. You're giving reasons to talk, and part of that's your arrogance, your confidence.
Right.
Just like me and others. There's something amazing going on here, guys. There really, really is.
And Jack, you're sure it's not mental illness, right? Because I always keep coming back to that.
It's hidden behind the mental illness, but the mental illness we can overcome.
Yeah, there's something bigger is wrapped in the gift wrapping that is mental illness.
It is. It's the veil of confusion. It makes us look stupid until we break through it, and then once we break through it, and we see how stupid we were. It's easy to change that time. That's what happened with me, at least. And I'm seeing a lot of people ready for a breakthrough. They've been making their lives harder on themselves. I'm talking to you, Paul, specifically.
I'm not going to necessarily deny that. I mean, you know that at the end of all of my rants and assumptions, presumptions, and potential projections is the acceptance and realization that I, like most people in life, are their own worst enemy, right? So, you know, we have all of these things to look at and talk about and we can focus on, but at the beginning and the end of all of it, we decide who and what we are, what we're going to do and be, and therefore the results that we experience. So that's why I kind of laugh when 10th Man goes, I had a lawyer debate with a religious scholar on my channel about what? How they're both choosing slavery and genocide and yet pretending like they're above and beyond it because they have some title handed to them by a bunch of other corporate males and females.
No. They were debating polygyny.
Even better. But 10th Man, is it true?
Whether or not it was immoral.
Debated about being more disabled than someone else, or is that somebody that's not you? I heard there's a debate there's a disabled-a-thon.
Now that's a debate that I could support you in. I could get on board with. I have a feeling. So kudos to you if that's the case.
You guys are so funny. There was a conversation earlier, though. There was a misunderstanding between 10th Man and Modern Men.
And actually, Landry, just to respond before we get into that.
There you go.
What that discussion actually was him admitting that he did not want to have a higher income because he could do other things. He was happy with the $1,000 a month that he got from the government. He was happy with that. That's what that discussion was.
Riveting.
He didn't want to do better. But anyway, we can argue about whatever you want.
Make peace. This is Talcott land. Sorry, Talcott. I forgot for a second the name.
Well, what was the misunderstanding earlier?
Today?
Huh?
When?
Between you two.
That Landry doesn't know how to take part in what's going on to make it better. He wants he either thinks that it's funny to just come around and be contrary, or
I actually disagree with you about something.
Okay, but why come? No. But if you want to have a discussion about specific things, we can discuss specific things. Your contention was that the panel that Grace did after the panel we were looking at off of Dusty's was wonderful content. So I gave it a chance today and watched it for like 15 minutes, and I found it boring. Maybe it gets better after that. Probably going to finish it on the next show or something like that. Still to be seen whether or not it was that special, but to come in and derail the show, right? Because sometimes I'll do like a 12-hour show. So that's great that you came over and said, hey, brother, and you didn't even tell me how long it was. You didn't say it's only an hour. Nothing. Like, you gave me nothing to work off of. Not a link, not a nothing. You just come into a show and you're like very disruptive. You're unwilling to partake in what's going on.
I don't want to bend. I'll bend where I need to bend, but there's some places I don't want to bend.
I would bend on your show and go along with the narrative of your show out of respect for you in your home. The fact is that you can't do that with other people is strange and just annoying.
Well, you know, there are two sides to that perspective, right? That bending to a narrative simply because you're next to a host would be like
No, Paul, you don't understand it. You'd have to see it.
Apparently, I don't.
I want to hear the rest.
There's this thing that goes on here where people use words and then I repeat the words back and they go, no, they
He's
mean other
big on
things
I'm
you
trying
don't
to.
understand.
I'm trying to sum it up. I'm trying to sum it up.
It always has to be some grandiose thing. Well, can't we just say like we're hanging out for 12 hours? Why does that have to be? I had this elaborate plan for a really important 12-hour stream that was really meaningful, and Landry came and he ruined the whole thing. Can it not just be we were hanging out, we were chit-chatting, and Landry came up and he disagreed and it made me uncomfortable?
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's another perspective.
That's my perspective.
It's not? No. It's not another perspective?
No.
Why? Because you disagree, you dismiss it, or where is it flawed?
Because he didn't disagree about any of the content or anything that we were doing. He disagreed that we were doing what we were doing. He said that we shouldn't be viewing the video we're viewing. We should be viewing the video that happened after that. But why would I want to skip to the end without learning what came before? It don't make no sense. So I get what you're saying, Landry, and I'll get to it, but the way that you push it and you're yap like a chihuahua becomes incessant. I'm not your daddy. Wow. I'm not your ex-boyfriend. What I need you to do is take it down all the notches, be respectful, and I'll do the same thing for you.
Well, that's the problem is I was genuinely respectful. I came up, you had us both one-on-one, right? Did you not? And you asked me several questions. Did you not?
Oh my God. No, I just asked if you were. No, I was trying to tell you the way my brain works and give you examples and say, are you nefarious? And you said you're 0% nefarious, which gives me the impression that you are also a liar.
Oh my God, dude. The pattern here is obvious, man.
Yeah. That I'm the bad guy?
No, it's not that simple.
Right. Yeah, thank you. It's not that simple. It's not a bad guy. But you're clearly jumping to conclusions, making assumptions.
It's not assumptions. See, anybody else's no, hold on.
You're disagreeing before understanding for sure. That's clear.
No, because a human being.
What did you even disagree with, please? Not to deflect from where you were taking us, but what did you just disagree with? So flippantly, confidently.
Because there is no way to disagree with my perception of the way things are on my show and the fact that he thinks
here
that
and now
come along.
No, in this conversation.
Please. Okay.
Here.
What's your question?
We were having a conversation. Yes. What was it I said? I said something and you just so confidently dismissed it. No.
You're saying that my opinion of the situation is just one side of it, that other people can have other opinions as to how my show is going, which makes absolutely no sense.
No, that is accurate. If you stop rejecting the ideas, that makes no sense. What you said makes perfect sense. It is possible. Now, but you missed though. What I was suggesting is that what I've witnessed is a pattern of you jumping to conclusions, finding disagreement with things before you actually understand what you're disagreeing with. And then that's where you said, nope, and dismissed me. You don't do that at all.
Because you don't understand where I'm coming from.
Please answer this one question.
Explained it.
And then we'll take it back here. So do you or do you not disagree with things before you understand them completely? You don't do that at all, you think?
I for sure do.
Okay.
Because I can see you going down a train of thought that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. That's only
Jack, do I have permission to fully merge with you right now in this moment and almost live through you or replicate you? Okay. I'm going full.
Let's go.
Now, is it possible, Mr. 10th Man, that you already revealed even earlier? It happens in one moment. Life coaching does, right? The revelations.
Yep.
One moment. It was very key and didn't seem like anybody pointed it out. You addressed Landry, and at the end of your statement, you proposed to him that you guys could argue about whatever he wanted, presuming that there had to be an argument, right?
Yes.
So you have a pattern just worked into you of being disagreeable. So much so that was the only option you gave Landry for an interaction between you. All that was available was disagreements. I could argue,
because every time he comes up,
disagreement.
he acts the same every time.
Today's new. Let today be new, please.
Okay.
And please, Paul, your ability to listen, dude. Holy shit.
And I love that picture. I had to harvest a picture of you that was kind of whimsical
He
and
looks like he
sort
could
of,
be a different race there.
interesting, right? And that one works. I really do, because I looked at it again and it brought me joy. Brought me so much joy to my heart. Whimsical Talcott. Whimsical yet slightly frustrated, but still loving Talcott.
I thought that was the world famous pleasures. What is the line? I find gratification by myself.
The non-sexual orgasm.
Yes, I thought that was that from that quote.
Wow.
We discussed those earlier, man. Hey, actually, Paul, you expressed this well. And 10th, you are an example, but this pattern is repeated amongst us in many ways. Patterns of being disagreeable, especially with individuals, because you got to consider the facts. A disagreement or a fight, it can only continue if it's enabled by both parties. Right?
Okay.
So our disagreements can end if we end the disagreements.
Okay.
Do you have a habit of doing that, though?
What?
Disagreeing. You're a disagreeable fucker, just
No,
like
no, no,
me.
no, no, no. He's not disagreeable. No, 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 no. You don't get it.
He's not?
No, 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 no. And I'm not
Okay.
either. No, 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 no.
Fair enough.
I'll even go one further now. We're going one further here. All of these supposed shows are not actually shows. They're attempts to escape the love and the peace that is available in the presence of God and self away from here, only to find continual disagreements.
Yeah.
That's beyond mental illness, emotional illness, and addiction. It's an obsession.
It's people crying out for attention and connection. It's what we're all doing.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
You've said that many times, Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all lost.
I help a lot of people.
Modern men are lost again.
I help a lot of people.
And that's 10th man. We think that, or at least I think, excuse me, the most satisfying victories in life are when you just have that knowing inside of your soul that's so strong that you don't have to prove to us that you help a lot of people. You just know it.
No, I'm just telling you, what you're saying is secondary to my intentions.
But it's really important for you to express that to us.
No, I'm saying,
no.
If I save one life in my entire time on YouTube,
you're saving lives.
Yeah, I have saved lives. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
In my
now,
life,
what if the only life that you're saving on YouTube is the life that is yours, not on YouTube, and you're neglecting that to be on YouTube?
No.
Okay, I'm not saying it is. I'm asking a question.
No. So just to explain something to you that I'm pretty open about is I have a spinal issue, so I have to not move around a whole lot.
I would like to debate this. To be honest, can we? I'm sick. I want to debate who's sicker.
Over time, it's getting a little bit better, but I had some physio last year that made it really bad, and so it's going to take a while. I might get a little bit better over time. So I'm hanging out here. I took 2.5 years off. I was doing other things. I didn't have time for this, right? But then I had the spinal issue come up, and now I'm back. I was only here during the lockdowns because there was nothing else to do, right? I'm a 50-year-old man.
The snow. I mean, I get it, dude. We've all been there. No one here is innocent completely.
You don't get it.
We all get it.
Are you living in? What is the future you're living today for? What does that future look like?
I'm working towards a $750 trillion world domination fund.
You think? All right.
But it's sponsored by the Powder Dusty.
Oh.
Partially.
Well, no, that's what he does with his money. He just says, "I don't want it. I give it to Dusty. He can have it." And
I give
I'm
Dusty
the king.
some.
I'm the
some
king
dollars.
of YouTube. This is the quote, right? He's the king of YouTube.
Yes.
But he's not really trying. He's just here hanging out. But he's the king of YouTube.
And Dusty's the Pope, so I give him a stipend for religious reasons.
Here.
No
Be right back, please.
Sure.
I mean, this is where a life coach might say that really this exchange of money is a sort of a primary motivator for the secondary action, which is enabling each other to continue to be motivated to be in a space where you can relate to other people about the things you're not facing away from here. Just a question, just a proposition, something maybe that I've even learned about myself or been forced to look at with myself.
Taylor, man, are you on a power trip? A lot of people are. Are you on one?
No.
You're not?
No.
Okay. No. No. It should be called No Man instead of 10th Man. Or 10 No's.
Well, you ask.
Hey, thank you. Sorry about that. Someone asked in the chat if we were getting snow yet. It looks like it is starting to snow. It's more like a real wet, heavy rain kind of, whatever. It's a mix. Sleet, maybe. That's the word.
Yes.
The future. I asked that question. What's the future you're living for? You mentioned some $1 trillion Save the World fund. How about
world domination?
Oh, world domination.
Yes.
I was influenced greatly by that animation, Pinky and the Brain, right?
Yes.
Those who are familiar. What are we going to do today, Brain? The same thing we do every day, Pinky. Find ways to take over the world. Well, that's me too, right?
I used to say that on my show. I used to play that clip sometimes.
There's a reason you and I are here today. And Paul.
One is a genius, the other's insane.
Yes, sir. It applies to now. It's so funny. The way life unfolds and reveals itself, it's so perfectly ordered.
If you go with the Denizen, Denizen, yesterday or the day before, he called me Forrest Gump, and he said, I'm the feather from Forrest Gump.
The feather from Forrest Gump.
Yes.
I don't get that connection.
I just blow around from place to place. I'm like the littlest hobo.
Well, I was going to suggest, you said something happened with your spine, something happened with this and that, and here we are today. And there's a reason. There's a reason we are today.
Good.
I am absolutely convinced. I know how unlikely it sounds. However, you weren't planning on the things that happened to you to change you, right? None of us were expecting the things from the past to do what they did to bring us to where we are. So let's continue that openness that things are not always as they seem, because I truly believe I'm created to help. Donald Trump, Hegseth, Congress. I'm one of many who has been created to help them achieve world peace. I'm going to find a way. I was trying to bring it up earlier. I keep getting recommendations for this Baron Trump. He might be accessible. I haven't tried. I don't use Twitter much, but for those who are willing to support my efforts and the ideas, see what you can do.
That's a good gateway to Trump, right? It's like, we can't get with him, get with his son.
That's fun.
I need to correct something down there in chat, Jack,
please.
Which is there's a lot, but this is something that really needs to be corrected. Stop gang stalking women, Tarek. I completely disagree with that statement. It's a horrible statement to make. Tarek isn't likable enough to get a gang together to do the stalking with him, so he's not gang stalking. All right,
He
back
is
to you, Jack.
annoying. He is annoying, though. Tarek, please, you don't have to be so annoying. You really don't. You don't have to be arguing and fighting so hard to be right. We love you. We accept you. We care about you.
Is it possible, Jack, that maybe at any one time in any room there has to be either present or the potential for certain dynamics? So it's almost like there has to be someone playing that part of that role at any one time.
Only
and by
online.
telling them not to, they'll just be replaced by someone
that's
else.
true, but only
you know
online.
what I'm saying?
It's
like
part
maybe
of
that's his thing. Being unlikable and annoying is like his thing right now. What he's in alignment with universally.
He doesn't even know it. What was that, Landry?
He doesn't want to be lukewarm. A lot of people, they settle for hate. Like there's a lot of
Yeah.
women online who get in this. There's a lot of fat women, right? It'll blow your mind, where they eat food and people talk about how much they hate them. They pay to say, "I hate you, fat woman," and they make a living. So they're like, I love this. I'm making a living. If people didn't care about me, if I was neutral, if I was average, I wouldn't be making a living. So hate is a powerful motivator.
You know, the new service. Sorry.
Please, real quick. Hate. If we look at hate with wisdom, we can find the triggers behind it. And that means we can identify the weakness that's moving us. Because we don't want to move from hate. We want to move from love and love alone. This from Andy. Thank you, my brother. The contributions are truly appreciated and the generosity is recognized. If we all pray in unison, we have the power to banish Illuminati back beneath the river Euphrates, from where he came. Join me, brothers and sisters. But Andy, please, let's caution that. He's already hurting enough. I don't think he needs to be banished. He's in his self-banishment. He needs like a hug, I think. Let's give him a hug before we send him on his way.
Yeah, and the Euphrates is already dirtied up enough as it is.
Right.
Yeah, what's that about, man? Like Tommy and I proposed to him for season 8, not in that way, not proposed like that, but I proposed to him that we unite for season 8, and we had something going there, and it was monumental, and he flipped on it. He just couldn't maintain the joy, the peace, the love, all the other things that were available to him and I, and I and him. And he had to go back to his old ways yesterday. Jack, you sent us all over there. I took the ride with you because I'm like, Jack wouldn't send us over there for no reason. And sure enough, as soon as I get over there, he's got my head on a stick. He's calling me obese, okay, which isn't the most, align-y thing that we could do. I don't know what to do with this kid. I don't know how to get through to him.
That's their power, dude. It's just they're pigeonholed into that, right? And I learned that where people go to Tommy's because they hate Jack. They don't go there because they like Tommy. You know what I mean?
Here,
somebody say lion.
It took me a while to get over there. I missed your visit. By the time I got there, I didn't last very long. I was banned shortly after. Melanie, thank you. All of your chat may agree that Tarek should not have a wrench. Many of us don't even want to read his comments. Now,
give him a second wrench.
And Unslaved Truth, Tarek, he allegedly, right? Didn't he say he was going to send some money based off Wizards thing, like $60 from way back when?
He's paid me for something before.
Tarek is a genius, he's proven, because he spent the same $60 100 times so far and hasn't paid once. I mean, I need to fucking take a page out of his book.
I know, he's so funny. He used to bug the shit out of me because he was such a yes man to you. And then he turned into a yes man for me, and then a no man for me. And now he's just like lost and annoying everybody. So I don't want to.
If he helped all those people, how come he can't get the $1,500 for his transmission? They should help him.
Well, no, that's a different one. Different guy. Tarek versus Snafu.
I take Tarek.
I can't keep track of the restarts.
Yeah, no, Tarek's the one. He needs $1,200 for his transition, male to female. Similar, but not the same.
I know as soon as I remove Tarek's mod,
he's gonna get destroyed.
he's going to be gone. He's got it to protect him. But you know what? Contributions are contributions, and I do aim to serve. So, whoops. I went ahead and hit him myself. How about that?
I mean, you're just basically skipping a step. That's a good idea.
Holy cows, man. You know what? Yes, Melanie, thank you for the support, the fun.
You know what
it
you
was
just
a fun
said there.
comment.
When I was in school, back like in the era when I was talking about earlier, we weren't allowed to say holy cow because one of our teachers was from India and she thought that it was racist.
From children, there may have been that intention to be, but I picked it up probably from friggin' Bart Simpson, if I'm honest.
Dude, I was telling my Christian neighbor about the Simpsons movie. I was like, you know that scene where Bart gets with Ned Flanders and they start hanging out and he's kind of bonding with him harder than he did with Homer. He's like, I've never seen an episode of The Simpsons. I'm like, wow.
Wow.
I guess you truly are Ned Flanders if you haven't seen an episode.
Wow.
Settle with that.
I haven't seen recent episodes because I moved on to other things.
Well, the movie was like 2006, but.
Oh no, I'm aware of the movie. Spider Pig.
But that's that's the relationship I think a lot of people have with you, Jack, where they're like, man, my dad maybe wasn't around. So they seek something that they didn't have, right? And they can say all they want about, oh, Jack's this, he's terrible. They're here every day, ready for your message.
I know. There's something magical, and it's a test for me. I know my test. The path is perfection. It's what's been expected, but there's so many opinions that there's always a flaw. But what I've been learning is I got to stop trying so hard, and it is happening. Perfection is getting more and more believable.
Perfection is available.
Yep. It's hidden behind our. Which part?
You just say perfection is available?
Yes.
All right, brother.
Well, this is what I mean. Are you?
There's no such thing as perfection. Stop.
Have you been here for a Talcott Tuesday or?
Right? You're new to this.
Hey, it's 2:22. I just realized that.
It is.
Have we gotten a Snafu Snaps optics update? Because he's just, he's the chat is overflowing with optics at this point, and
he's another one.
That one.
He's another one. He's crying out for attention. He just needs some love, but he's so unpleasant.
I'm being extra nice over here.
You're doing good, man. I've noticed that.
That's just journalism there, Jack, is what's going on there,
No, it's yellow journalism that Snafu does. Because he doesn't ask questions. He reports on gossip and then tries to manipulate the facts to prove he's right about what he reported on.
Oh yeah.
And then he reports on people that agree with him. So he just lives in an echo chamber and a fantasy of
who does that?
Things.
Sounds like a lot of people. It also sounds like Tint Man.
A lot of people do it. A lot of people
prove
do
me
it.
right. Yeah, whatever you want to. Landry, you come with the clips and the timestamps.
I'm not going to work for you.
Discuss whatever you want.
Yeah, Austin Murphy has a point down there. Yellow
You're
journalism
making accusations, but you have no proof.
Might be an issue there. We'll go with jaundiced journalism from here on out. It's journalism with liver failure.
It's false reporting. It's storytelling. It's gossip, and unfortunately, people believe the gossip. Yeah, good journalism. Stop. He's like a gossipy old lady on crack.
But now I am the That's You Circus ringleader at this point. Jack, obviously the main attraction, but is it also possible that that's you? And by you, I mean all of us?
To some degree, but Snafu is the ringleader of the gossiping
No,
queen.
you're lying to my data. Quit lying to data, you fucktard. So let's get real. I and Mr. Moose and others have this AI video that Jack seems to be afraid and
Hold
in
on,
fear
dude.
of.
What is this
literally
AI
took
video
Hey,
thing?
shut up, Landry. You're a fucking loser.
Everybody,
You owe
Landry,
me
AI, the AI, we don't
and you owe
do
Cynthia
AI.
$1,000.
Yeah,
And
dude,
here's
you
the
just
deal:
say
if
shit.
anyone wants to block Landry until he pays me and Cynthia,
Yeah,
we
they
will
already have me
give
blocked.
you
It's okay.
guys
I'm not in the group. It's
half
okay.
of the money. Cynthia already said we'll choose Jack.
Okay, anyways, I want to ask a question about this video because this is fascinating to me, right? Whereas when I hear criticism, and I think, Jack, you're the same way. I mean, maybe not with criticism, but you are observing things constantly. How is so-and-so doing X? How is so-and-so doing Y? You may be silently doing this. I noticed very many small changes you made over things that you thought could be better, whether it's production, quality, whatever. People are just now just saying, okay, we all thought Landry was garbage for AI use, but now we're all just going to use it, right? There's no Moose narration in this video. There's no real anything, but it's Notebook LM, right? It's all it takes is anyone can do it. I've shared some of those with you. It'll do whatever you want, whatever perspective you want it to have. Why Jack Talcott is blank. Here you go. So this is what it looks like to give it all up to the robots. And as somebody who was very in on the AI animations, I've even stopped doing that. So you guys are all backtracking tremendously, and let's recognize that.
I'm going to go ahead and recognize that. The other day I was listening to Axis Rap Blood talk to his wife, and his wife got a little fresh, started coming on to him, and I, for a moment there, strongly considered having sex with the Oslin creature.
with Rap Blood, right?
Yeah, or replicate. No, don't be weird about it. Not with him necessarily involved or in the room, but I strongly considered getting my own Oslin, for those nights where I want to be intimate, but don't want the obligations, responsibility, and accountability of connecting with another human, which it can be a lot, right? That process for me.
Yeah. I just find it fascinating that me and Moose, we can sit there and talk about how OTW is doing that same thing, using AI to make podcasts. We just criticize it to the end of time. And then that's where we're at now. So let's at least
but to be fair, he was using AI to make podcasts about how annoying you were and how bad your broadcast was. So we kind of overlooked it.
It was about everyone, dude. There was a critique of everyone except for you. But, that's good.
Oh, because I'm amazing. A lot of people recognize that here. Jack is one of the ones who recognized that very early on.
I did.
He helped me to recognize it. He's still working on it. He's working to get me to accept the love that not only God, but others have for me that I haven't accepted for myself.
It's the same for both of us. We're doing
there.
That
it
together.
is.
Yeah.
That's you again. See, around every corner is the "that's you" mirror.
It's we. We're progressing and developing similarly and together separately. That was kind of my idea.
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, that was kind of my idea for the topic today. Let's do something different together and separately, right? That's what I want. I want to do things different.
That's what we were doing. See, every time you confuse me with this because you go, I want to do, and then you fill in the blank with something I thought we were already doing. I'm like, no, we're not doing it yet. I thought we were, but we're not.
We actually are, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to overlook that. And I just realized it's been a long time, but Moose has been in the back. I'm not sure if he's still there, but
it's a new moment. It's not a new day still. He ruined that, but it's a new moment.
Pull up Snow's chat too. It's from a little while ago.
Hello.
Welcome back, Moose.
Thank you. See,
no, the one before that. Landry doesn't even have
I've yet to see Modern Man form his own opinion without using AI. I agree. It's not accurate. It's an exaggeration.
But there's one above it says Landry doesn't have a personality.
Yeah, but why even stop the show for that stuff? That's the question.
Probably because you were joining.
Well, also, the show is not stopped.
Well, it's my fault. So it's my fault. She says those things. Like I tell her to say those things. Like I don't ask anyone to say shit.
No one said that.
Well, regardless of that, right? The claims are still the same, right? So didn't we not to talk mad smack about OTW doing the AI podcast?
If I may.
No, you may not.
Yeah, definitely. Take this one, bro.
When I first was made aware of one of the AI videos that OTW made of my stream, I was like, oh God, here we go. And then I watched it, and the AI goes, it's very weird, the dynamic that's going on here, how it's from one topic to another, and it's very dynamic and doesn't seem to have a flow. But maybe that's on purpose. And I took a few things from it and improved them from that. And
Did you?
Also was very impressed that I confused the AI, because that's part of the
He's very impressive, Talcott. Somehow we're back to 10th Man being impeccably impressive.
And impressed.
I just wanted to know, Moose's answer to a very simple question, but it's okay. It's all good. I expect too much.
Or you don't understand what's happening around you.
Yeah, he really doesn't. It's like, just because we're in the land of Talcottia, I'm going to
You guys are revealing yourselves. It is so hilarious to me. Now that I'm seeing the patterns, you guys are even more funny to me. Fuck.
See, Jack, that's what I'm here for. Entertainment, not to piss you off. I'm here to make you laugh.
Yeah.
And that whole video, you could have had Paul go through it with you, and he would have just destroyed it line by line, and then it would have just been entertainment value for the entire crowd. People would have enjoyed it.
Just any attention.
I tried, Moose.
Nobody was talking to you, Landry, and you know that.
I mean,
but he's honest.
To be fair, we're all talking here to everyone. It's kind of like a big open panel, right?
10th did try, and Landry is correct. Moose, you're seeking attention. You want me to do what you want me to do because it benefits you, not me. You're a selfish prick.
And AI made it. You didn't even make it.
AI did it. Yeah, you just threw some ideas together and taking credit for an intelligence other than yourself.
Could you tell me how it benefits me, please?
Attention.
Attention, that's what you're looking for. Hey, speaking of attention, Andy, thank you for, again, the contributions. I love this. I'm assuming now DJM may be live. I think she is.
I'll tell you about this, though, because it's interesting, because it's Christos and Tommy on DJM's channel just restreaming you. So that's all it is.
Crying about me wasting his time in the back.
He went to someone else's channel, asked, hey, can I have a spot on your Saturday night? I got a big show planned.
New levels of codependency and toxicity, brothers and sisters. We're breaking around here.
We got 3 different channels, one streaming one, the other one streaming both of the other ones at the same time, and then here we are, still at the same old fucking circus.
Moose, see, you're such an ignorant fool. You're such
that's why he needs AI, Jack. I was going to say, we got to be more fair to Moose. He has to use AI if he doesn't have intelligence. You can't say he has no intelligence and get mad at him for using artificial intelligence. That's not fair. And also, you did say you wanted attention, Jack. You wanted to bring attention to you and your goals and get Donald Trump's attention. So Moose was probably trying in his own way to get that done.
Authenticity is a huge thing, I think. I really think a lot of people value that in this life that we live. So
what would you know about authenticity?
That whenever I say something, it's how I feel, and I don't necessarily always maintain those thoughts because they change over time. However, if I'm saying it to you, you can either tell it's a deliberate joke, like when I'm here with Talcott and his new friend, and I say, I've never been with a woman. That's an obvious joke. You know what I mean? But when I'm sitting here saying, no, I want to do this for this person, or it's not for me, it's for that. It's so blatant.
Yep. It's fake. Thank you. Did you get any of that, Michael?
Mikey.
What was that, Pops?
Yeah, see, you just pretend to listen and then you act like you're so fucking smart.
It's crazy.
It is.
And don't talk to your mother that way, because we all know that on the timeline here,
Paul's your daddy.
That's how it goes. And then I at some point go, you know what? I think I'm done with you, as Tommy says. I think I'm sick of it. I think I'm done with you. And then I unload everything over onto Jack's.
I get a lot of leftovers from Paul.
Yeah, but it's good though, because I get frustrated so easily, right? And I start calling people names and shit. And Jack at least is more patient and loving. That's the only reason he's mama. It's not a slight on his masculinity. It's actually a compliment in a way, right? Like, I can't deal with you. I can't handle it. I'm over here doing other stuff. Go talk to your mother, because it will be more patient and loving, but not anymore though. It seems Mama's getting kind of tired of it too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great segment of the arc.
It is a bit non-bit, man. I love it. I love that Jack embraces it too. Not like the rest of these clowns around here who are so arrogant and egotistical. They have to pretend they're like ultimately heterosexual and successful and powerful. And it's like, Jack doesn't need to put on and do that, you know?
I'm 49% heterosexual.
It's good that you knew I was talking about you, by the way. I'm glad it's good to know that I've set a standard for people knowing I'm talking about them when I'm not talking about them. Right. It allows me to free up my liability.
It's called comedy chops, brother.
Well timed, well played.
Another thing that you're amazing at that I'm just catching up on. Thank you, 10th man.
Hey, amazing at a lot of things.
There's a lot of great stuff that's happening. A lot of it gets overlooked and missed. But Paul, thank you for the positive feedback. And the reality is, though, you have also been a great example of patience for me, right? Because you suffer through some of the most obnoxious and irritating folks far better than I do.
Good timing. I like that.
Hey, Dada, can we do a show where Jack doesn't backstage people?
And we do a
3-hour show? You think you could help Jack with that?
But you're annoying, dude.
Hey, 10th man, go be gay somewhere else for a second. I got to handle business here. Landry owes me money, Jack, and I'm trying to help you get $500 $500 for Paul.
Matthew.
Like, you guys interested in some money? Let's make some money. Landry,
you are the guy who knows how to make money.
Real money, and I'm willing to split it with the community to help the community.
Pause. Because see, even right now, you got to get better. I've told you this, Snafu. You could last a whole broadcast. We should try this. Well, you know, one of these days, since you're asking if we can try it. Yes, we can. We can even start right now. But you're going to have to get better at reading the room, and more importantly, Jack's eyebrows. We've been over this.
That's true.
Okay,
we need to shave the bitches.
Well, no. See, even right now, you're talking. You gotta learn the art of the breath. Is what it is, right?
Okay,
so, like, I'm gonna encourage you start taking like 3 deep breaths before you either bring an idea or answer an idea.
Okay,
just to make sure that everything's out of the way, right?
Let me take my breath data. Give me a second, Jack. Let me try this. Let me try what data just talked.
But you see, you could have been breathing right there while Jack would have been talking. You interrupted him talking to tell us about your breathing, therefore not breathing. See?
Okay, let me try that. I'm sorry, Dada. Hold on.
Please breathe. And the floor is yours.
Breathe.
No, please breathe, and the floor is yours.
Okay, this is what I want. I need a clutch in my car. Landry really owes me and Cynthia $2,000. Real talk. Even OTW knows this. The whole community knows this. He made a fucking bet authentically.
I'm having a panic attack now.
And has ditched it. I want to help the community out. Since Landry has caused so much drama with our whole community,
I'd love to be able to. This is a lot of things at once.
I'm offering.
Hold on, we can't interrupt Snafu if he's gonna breathe and
yeah, I'm gonna breathe. Let me breathe. Hold on. Go ahead, Landry. Go ahead.
You got to land it, Matthew.
Okay, I'm gonna land it. I want the community to help me to help Landry be accountable, and me and Cynthia have already agreed. If he pays up the 2K, we will split that money with the creators on YouTube that the audience feels deserves it. And Jack, you shake your head no, but you're always asking for help financially. You're always asking for your mission. I'm bringing us together as a community to hold someone responsible.
You know what?
Browse. You see, you almost had it there. You gotta. He'll get there. I got faith in the kid. He'll get there. Another 3 years, I feel. Maybe.
He's getting closer. He is getting closer. He's got a goal in mind again. The path he's on, though, it's too complicated. Calm down, brother. Calm down. Let's just breathe here. Okay.
All right, Jack, you don't obviously want to help the community or get financially helped and hold someone accountable and make him maybe be
That's
part of
not
the
what
community.
you
Okay,
without
I
being
gotta
accountable.
stop you there because
Whoa.
this is That's You Circus and you ran into the mirror again. How are we supposed to trust you? I mean, we can try. We've done this before. We can try again. But how are we supposed to trust you when it comes to what are those things you just mentioned again?
The
Helping
OTW,
the community, making more money.
No, OTW reviewed it because Landry started lying about it, and Minnie and chat were there. Red 40, Minnie and chat were there.
What, August?
And anyways, OTW reviewed it, and trust me, they were like gonna say, no, it was proven. He made the bet.
Just trust me, bro.
He was on his
Just
high
trust me,
horse
bro.
when he first
Clip
came
it
into
and
this
show me.
community. And so he was like Tarek doing all the
This is
shit.
thing,
I
right?
want
This
to
is how
have the
you know when there's
community.
no room for me to
Can
respond.
I finish,
then it's just-
Landry?
No, I mean I've said nothing.
Can I finish? I would like to ask the
You don't
community to
finish.
hold him accountable.
Snaps,
Don't
real
And
quick.
if he pays
Real quick, Snap, stop.
You don't finish. Thank you. You okay? So if he's gonna do this sort of song and dance, right, and act like this was not in August or September, a very
you
nuanced-
not paid the bet for.
Yeah, but so you just forgot about it for 5-6 months, but it's still valid somehow all of a sudden? Or was it not just like a little bit more nuanced in the way that you're sort of presenting it? And this is your way of like saying, damn, nobody really likes me right now. I kind of got to get my way back into sort of some sort of tolerance. I'll make everyone money. I'll make everybody money. The audience money. You get money. We all get money. So can you please just on behalf of Landry, we'll get rid of him and his money and we'll use it to better the world. Or Snafu, you can just be a better person and then we'll be able to tolerate you better. You don't need to buy anyone's love. Just be a better person.
Yeah. Money's not the answer, Matt.
Remember your breath, Snafu.
You
3 deep breaths before responding.
because you believed. There you go, Snafu. That should calm me down.
Fucking eyebrows off, you nonsense fucking idiot.
No, that's not the way back in. That's
You're
not
having a
All right,
panic
I
attack,
call the community to block Landry from all screen,
Oh, man.
and if he pays up, we will give
Snafu.
the community
Stop,
gets to
bud.
pick who gets that
Stop.
money. Yes, Landry, we want you to pay the money you made a valid bet on to the people you owe the money to, and instead of taking it out of greed,
Hey, I'll
I'm
get
only
Snafu what he wants.
1,200.
He's having a
for my
panic
plug,
attack.
and I will donate the rest to the others who the audience feels deserves it. So if Paul, they vote for Paul. If they vote for Jack, if they vote for OTW, even if they vote for Flow State.
He's having a panic attack.
He's disassociated from reality and he's looping in his mind again.
That is true.
Do you think that could be a form of psychosis?
Yes, it's PTSD. I used to be like that.
It's a symptom of today's society. There are many like that. They come in different degrees, but people aren't thinking, and confusion is just going on and on and on. But I'm pretty sure, seriously, from the work I've done on myself, from the people I've met and seen, right? Many people are doing work on themselves. We are here to interrupt the patterns. That's what life is about. We're pattern interrupters. But the obedient and the subconscious, they've taken over. The world doesn't have to be this shit show prison system where everything costs $1 or so. We can change it all.
And it's not going to be soon, Jack, because Donald Trump is bringing back the official insane asylum and other similar institutions. And by that point, we won't have panels anymore because all the occupancy will be legitimately where they belong. Okay, getting the treatment they need.
Where's that happening? I didn't see nothing about that. I want that.
Yeah, Trump's talking about bringing back the mental and the institutionalized. No,
we have no choice. Yeah, we have no choice.
No, please. You might be as confused as him.
He's a candidate. He's definitely on the waiting list.
Are you a Trumper by chance?
Not really, no.
Are you into the politics stuff? Left, right?
Oh no, they're all monsters.
All right, that's what I thought. I thought you were beyond the politics stuff, but the reality is, the idea of reform. That's where my mind is at. Sorry, I got distracted. There's a one in the back. I'm not familiar, but it looks like they're showing some beautiful scenery. So
I did share your stream, so who knows.
Thank you. Thank you. Juan, I've got you up here.
Hola.
Hola. Not to be like a total detractor, but those look like fucking weeds, Jack.
So what does that mean? Well, I'm not sure what's going on anyway.
My thinking is that he might be a weirdo and he might pull his dick out or something. And that's why I was trying to.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know. That's what I was watching for too.
Fucking told you, bro.
I think that's what Moose was wanting, and the guy just gave him what he wanted at that point. I felt like that wasn't what was meant to happen. Are you happy now, Moose?
Bullshit.
No, this is what demons do. This is what demons do, and Moose has been kind of a demon to me.
He did it. He didn't even know he did it, though, Jack. That's how the demon works.
You're really
right?
gonna put that on
And he even
me.
stated, he goes, not to be, and then fill in the blank, right?
Yep.
And then did it. Didn't even know he did it. And then that guy, next thing you know, is in like some kind of lustful, weird, depraved, masturbatory state. He didn't come in here for that.
No
bullshit, bro.
Moose, you gotta watch. You gotta really start to look at yourself and what you're doing that you're not aware of. And you know what, Moose, too? I start to wonder about you because you keep coming in with demonic avatars. Like every avatar is like a dark Joker with like black eyeliner and clown masks and tears and like broken hearts and shit. Like
Jack, he's super gaslighting me here.
He doesn't do that. Every avatar isn't some dark, twisted, sort of monstrous jester like presentment.
Well,
kind of.
He doesn't recognize
better
his part or his patterns, not quite yet. But it's much like Snafu. They're agents and they don't see what they're doing. You literally, we have a power with us. And what we think of, focus on, it does become a part of our shared experience. Brought through each of us. I remember moments fighting myself, right? Making sure I didn't show any anger because I kept getting accused of being angry. I created, my worry about my anger came across perhaps as tension, and then people were confused, right? I created all this nonsense. I'm not sure if that's coming through, but what I've come to know for sure, for us to become the master of the self, to become an adult, to become a good human being, shit.
It's love. I know where you were going, and it was ultimately going to be love. Okay, because let's just reconnect, reverse engineer, and connect the dots here. Moose became Dark Moose.
Yeah.
Okay. After he always becomes Dark Moose after some heartbreak, right? Some kind of pain where he can't maintain a connection and live in the love and peace that is available, right? So he goes back to, whether he knows it or not, consciously, he unconsciously goes back to the chaos that he knows growing up, right? In the household and the we're trying to let you know, Moose, you and so many others, including Snafu Snaps, you're seen here, you're loved, you're accepted.
Yes.
But you have to know that, right? Because when you fail to see that, the acting out starts, the projection starts, the chaos, the agency of chaos creeps in.
Right now, Landry ran away.
Please focus on you and accept what's being offered.
Here's them focusing on me. I'm a stud.
Okay, well, let's be humble. Practice your humility
I'm
with
a
this
humble
as well.
stud. Will you
Yeah,
show me
I know.
humbleness?
We are. We're
You want to fix
sharing
my
it.
clutch?
Let's get off of the clutch and let's fix your heart.
We've been
I
over
definitely am
this.
off the clutch.
The broken clutch on the vehicle is a perfect replication of your clutching inner space. It's not an accident that this happened, right? So
Paul, since
if
you're
I
gonna
had to
blame
describe
me-
an energy a certain way, it would be right on the money with that, right? You and others who come here have a very clutching energy. You're reaching out, you're clutching, you're grasping, you're squeezing.
That's right.
You're in need of
So you
control,
don't think
right?
that's what Jack does every day? Saying he's
Again, you're deflecting.
Talking to you, Matthew.
No, he's clutching, he's squeezing, he's grasping.
Hello.
To reach
Hello.
to talk to. Okay, I'm gonna breathe, and then I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
Right. See, remember your breaths.
Good job, Paul.
I'm trying to get him to unclutch, Jack.
See it.
Okay, Jack.
I just want to say thank you.
When Moose made
Snafu, hold on 1 second. Just let me have 30 seconds.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to say thank you for saying I'm accepted. I feel much better now. I've calmed down. I took a couple breathers. I'm here to listen. Now that I know I'm here, accepted in the community, I'm okay. I feel good again.
Who's accepting you?
Don't worry, that was another conversation that was happening while you were talking.
Yeah, but who are you talking about accepting him, Jack? You?
Paul brought it up. We accept you, Matthew and Michael. Yeah.
Now, even right there, did you notice how fixated and focused you were on that one moment? You had to know who was loving or accepting Michael, because you too crave that. But you,
man, and you, Paul. Okay, I work with fucking big entities.
Keep my name out your motherfucking mouth.
And Moose was right when he made the statement earlier today.
Golly jeez. Well, let's focus on what's here and now. You keep taking us back to earlier.
I'm talking about a conversation that happened in the here and now on your channel that you tried to avoid. And now that Paul and Tinth are here, let's be professional and talk some real optics. Let's not deflect from real professionalism here. What I'm about to bring to the table of you meeting Donald J. Trump, which Moose said probably will not happen, and I could give you multiple reasons why that won't happen.
Snafu, I hate to break it to you again. I don't want to break through your cloud of delusion that allows you to live, but Snafu, your breath, Snafu, your breath. So nobody here has worked a steady job in like anywhere from 5 years to a decade. So professionalism, probably not the best word to use right now. Okay. Especially coming from you.
You are incorrect. I am currently employed, sir. I don't know what you're talking about.
So again, you're distracted. Okay, Jack, they have what's called blacklisted optics. I could name 5 times that you've publicly blacklisted yourself, including I've talked to you about the people who are watching you, who are like, what the hell is this guy doing? Allowing this kind of talk on his channel. But not even that. Like you going to the Capitol, getting tackled, you saying the things you've said publicly. You have ruined your chances of getting with the.
Welcome to you, Tarek. I'm sorry. I wanted an interruption on that.
Jack, it's okay. I'm just here to be humble and practice being humble, even though I lost my wrench.
You didn't lose your wrench, but you got banned from the chat. You're apparently really offensive to people, whatever you say or do.
I apologize, Jack. I apologize. Just want to apologize and be humble. That's all.
All right. What do we do with Snafu? He's on this kick again. He's not listening. He thinks he needs to be in charge for some reason.
Jack. He lost his court case with Bad Apple Media. He's very hurt. I don't know. He needs attention. He needs something.
Well, we are here to help one another. That is for sure. And we can.
You know about
I can help you.
Women that he's been harassing.
Oh my God, your whataboutisms is
you're doing Me Too Karening too. You're always on everybody for Me Too Karening, and you're doing it right now. And you're moving into a simping area. And I'll tell you how I know, because I'm going to tell you how I know, because I sexually harassed all the same women that Tarek sexually harassed, and with me, they had no problem with it. But as soon as he did it, it became sexual harassment. That's proof right there of how women have a double or triple standard for sexual harassment. If it comes from someone that they're kind of into or interested in, they overlook it.
Dude.
When it comes from Tarek, when he doesn't have his teeth in, especially, they get creeped out. So,
when a gay dude does it, you get carte blanche. I can say the most ridiculous stuff to women, and they're just like, "Oh, that's so funny, 10th man, you gay man."
Right.
It's fascinating how people get so lost or caught up in the messenger, and we miss the messages. Snafu. All of us. We're so close, yet we're so far away. Guys, seriously.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm doing awesome. My show's almost as big as it used to be. I'm doing great.
Good. Big in what, 10th man? I'm just wondering.
What's that?
You said big. I said big in what? I'm just wondering.
I'm glad to hear.
I would like to be back up to like 60, 80 people on every show.
Paul,
you know,
I love Paul's logic here. Your logic is flawed. For one, women have been coming forward about Tarek sexually harassing them and harassing them.
Please
you
stop.
have no clue what's going on,
Please
Paul.
stop.
Let's be real.
You're right. I don't, and I'm not so sure that I want to know
about what's going on.
The point.
Now, if the women weren't bothered,
I'm stopping it. How do you deal with a man that refuses self-censorship?
Jack, I'm right here.
How do I deal with that?
you give him a break for the night.
That is wise, right? You give him a break for the night. A little tough love, and
he's clutching again. He's clutching. He has this idea of what needs to happen right now. Yep. He's not going to accept any other road other than the one that he's on, and
but you're 2 hours from
continue the course.
You're 2 hours from the witching hour. He's only going to get more animated as he gets more drunk at Sunday nights. He'll be up here screaming the N-word and stuff here soon. I give it an hour.
Nah, he's not drinking right now. He'd be in the hospital. He is triggered right now, though. But the thing is, Jack, is you just either have to accept people for where they're at or throw them out and don't let them around.
Yeah, it's so tempting to get rid of them.
But you're like Jesus. You're able to like hang out with the hookers and the thieves and the thugs and the.
Yeah, but you say that I'm not. So there you go again.
Where did I say that?
When I say you're quite confident in guaranteeing that I'll never speak to Donald Trump.
What does that have to do with you being like Jesus?
Think it through.
Jesus is not here. How is he going to talk to Donald Trump? Like through the Spirit?
Through
is
me.
That what you're talking about?
Through me, a man who is
gotcha. Okay. All right. Now I understand what you're saying.
And such, yeah.
Don't you? Could you not see it from where I'm sitting, like, and see the confusion?
No.
I mean,
Moose,
other people.
Did you watch Braveheart, Moose? Did you watch Braveheart? Didn't one man, William Wallace, change a lot of things? One man.
No, it's not about that. It's about the connection he has with Jesus and how that's going to help him get to Donald Trump and how he's going to share the message.
Well, more so the reason of why, right? If I am sharing the messages similar to Jesus, if I am following that way, willing to go to the sinners and the tax collectors in order to be of service, which I am, I'm willing to help anyone and everyone. Why? Because I'm following the way of Jesus. I take what he said seriously, and you should too. And that is why I think I should speak to Donald Trump about conversations like that. But if you don't believe it'll happen, you'll just sit and waste my time, and you'll have fucking fun with it, just like you've been doing, Moose, Michael.
Jack?
You believe what you want. But what you do affects others. What you say is important.
That is true, Jack. Because a voice, like his voice, could try to like change some other people that may believe in your message. I agree.
Yep. There's been so many speaking so confidently against me that there's a lot of people who could have or would have trusted me. They're staying away because they got doubts. Oh, that reminds me. I forgot to do my disclosure today. Be patient, please. But for the purposes of disclosure, admission, caution, and confession, please recognize that Jack Talcott is not licensed, accredited, associated, nor representing anyone or anything beyond himself. According to some, one may wish to investigate his reputation carefully before listening. But if you're here, please enjoy. Have fun while we're here, man.
You know what? I might need to borrow that banner the next time I broadcast.
Praise God, man. Did you catch his earlier broadcast? He was all about just like, he was really up on it. He was really uplifted. He was really about the love and stuff.
Who, Paul? Paul still broadcast? I thought he's done.
No, dipshit. I'm talking about Jack's earlier stream today. If
I watched it. It was on fire. I mean, it was on fire.
It was great, dude.
Thank you. Well, this morning I ran for a while with no guests, and it was just me. And that's why I felt like, you know what? Let me come back. I'll drop the link. We'll see what happens. See who shows up. And whatever is meant will be.
I was live when you were live. I didn't know you were live. I was live. I saw it. There would be no way for me to know.
Yeah, we didn't know, 10th man. Nobody knows about your channel.
Good.
Hey, I just want to remind you that Paul's here. That's usually a Paul move, is to remind people about how there's nobody watching them and how they should probably be over at his channel, streaming with him, building an empire.
And Moose, you don't think I learned from Paul being on his channel for a while? I did.
Well, we know you learned from Paul. You were pretty much on
Go
your
ahead.
knees under the desk.
Yeah, go ahead. Say it, Moose. If it makes you feel better.
That?
Yes.
What was that right there? Just some
I don't know.
bitterness? Some
Yeah.
resentment and bitterness, man.
Yeah, okay. I liked Paul for a while. What's the big deal? He was on point.
Like, what? How am I? Why are you?
There's
you're
no
now
bitterness
touching me.
there.
This is what I mean. You now just displayed the dynamic that I laid out earlier. That you have these heartbreaks and then you move into dark moose mode, and then your bitterness and resentment comes out. You just did it right there. Like, what just happened? You went from supporting me earlier in the stream to, yeah, we know you learned from him, and
how did I not support you? What are you talking about?
You're pointing out that I'm the biggest asshole and arrogant person in the room, when that's a bit non-bit. It's not completely real. It's some truth expounded upon, and it's me pointing out the obvious, the thing that everyone else is thinking or wanting to say that they're not going to because they're too polite. I'm not at times.
Right here. Please pause. We've got two guests I want to bring up. One of them I think I recognize. Welcome back, Yolanda. How are you?
Good afternoon, Jack. It's good to see you. Thanks for letting me up. I appreciate it.
You as well. And please, there's another guest I don't recognize, but I will. Zido. Are you there?
Yeah, this is Zido.
Oh, God. This is JT. What's his name? I forgot. With the glasses. I forgot his name.
JT?
I believe. No, hold on. What's his name? He used to come out around. He hasn't been here for a while, Jack. Let him speak again. I noticed his voice. If he speaks again, I'll tell you 100%.
It's JG, the train hopper.
G. Here we go. Yes. Thank you, Moose.
All right. Welcome to you. I appreciate all of you. Since it's not as often that I actually get feminine energy here, please, Yolanda.
I appreciate that, Jack. I just want to say I really appreciate you actually timing out what Tarek was doing earlier today.
Tarek, is that you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's his dinner time, Jack. I'll get a bowl out for him. You can keep going.
Yeah, it's a long time of him mocking, ridiculing, and antagonizing me and others for such a long time. And I think that the reason why I came up here is because as a community, when we're learning and we're growing together, that it's important to call out the hypocrisies amongst the dysfunction in the group. So I appreciate that you timed him out there for a second, and that's all I want to call out is sometimes the boundaries go a little too far. And I think with him, there's been way too much of it, and it needs to be acknowledged as all. So thank you.
Her first mistake was presuming that all this is some kind of community. It isn't.
Well,
it's mental and emotional and addictive abuse on display.
Well, it's a generic way of describing what we've created in our in these spaces. Community is a generic way of saying it.
It is a dysfunctional example of community, but it is a community nonetheless. It's a group of people with familiarity to each other, and I believe there are no accidents. I believe there are reasons that we have encountered with each other, especially online.
Fuck yeah, Jack. Fuck yeah.
Agreed.
And I just want to say real quick, I'll be real quick. I think we should be grateful because there's some communities out there like a real ghetto where people are actually shooting each other and people are actually dying, starving, all kinds of terrible shit. But everybody that seems to be on this panel verse seems to be in somewhat decent condition. I yield.
Where is the love?
It's not that bad is what I'm saying. It's not as bad as people are saying, think. It could be better. It could be much better, right? We could do so much better. But it's not rock bottom yet.
No.
Well, that's my point. That's why I wanted to join. I would actually appreciate if Tarek came back on because it would be great to be up here on panel with all of you guys to mediate wherever the conversation will go, because on a macro version, we've got the Epstein list going on, right? And we've all talked about politics and the dangers of predatory behavior, the dysfunction of politics, and yet we do it here on a micro version with each other. And I think that Tarek and what he does is a small representation of exactly the same thing, which is the lies and the slandering, manipulation, the corruption, antagonizing.
Wait, it was Tarek R. Epstein in this island scenario? This is kind of interesting wrinkle.
Well, I mean, I think you can kind of see where I'm going with that. But
I just want to be clear. I've been next to Tarek many times. We've taken flights together, but I was not on the island with him.
We're all a part of this shared experience. And yes, ideally, the goal is to help each other become better. But many times we lose sight and we focus less on ourselves becoming better. And we're so fixated on fixing other people. And I think that's somewhat what Tarek is doing, but he's revealing that in others as well. It's really easy.
The reason why I also brought up the Epstein list, right? Look at what the government did. They were supposed to protect those people that were on the list, right? Or what they're calling the victims. And they purposely put their names out anyways, right? To set and make an example of them. And that's what I mean. Tarek does that. He keeps warning and threatening people that he has their addresses, that he's going to expose them, and he's constantly antagonizing people. And it's just ridiculous. And I think that as a group, like you just said, there's accountability for behavior that is out of bounds. He's let this internet space get to his head. He's created this he's so deep into all of this that it's just gotten so cringe. And I just thought it would be a good opportunity to come up here and talk with my other YouTube peers about it.
To be clear, there's also the other perspective of this, that what Tarek does would not be known about by anyone, including the supposed victims, if the victims didn't keep going back to the vomit to consume it, right? Like, I mean, Tarek has his pile of shit broadcast. He's going to go there and do what he does. And if you don't go there and you don't listen to it, then you won't be made aware of it. And there goes the problem, right? So the problem contains the solution.
I agree with you, but I also cannot ignore the fact that when I'm in those spaces and it provokes me, and he's constantly trying to drag me back in it. So then I have to acknowledge it. I'm not going to always ignore it. I'm not going to pretend like it doesn't exist if it happens in the same space that I'm in. So yes, you're right. I don't have to be in his space. Absolutely. But I'm not going to pretend like that behavior that he continues to provoke and antagonize me is also non-existent.
Right, but he can only do that if you let him do it, right?
Yes and no.
Thing. It is. It's a little bit of both, and we can help it we can help it end ideally, but on an individual path, I've been facing this in so many different ways, and what Paul is saying is the truth.
Yes, and I also think it's important to not minimalize it.
Fair.
So that's what I think.
Yeah, no.
I want to represent.
It's also important not to maximize it. See, every statement that's made, there's an equal and potentially seemingly opposing perspective that could be brought to the table. That's all I'm attempting to do, right?
Right.
There can be, but legitimately, Yolanda's right. Tarek was here when she arrived. You know, the opportunity was there. She's willing to put herself into this and see what we can do. Can we resolve it? And then he made little animal noises like a little child, and he ran away. He revealed himself. The problem
It's consistently the same thing between him and I. He likes to antagonize. I'll come up to try to minimalize, equalize it, and then he runs and then continues to do what he does. So it's again.
Ooh, it's a mating dance.
Maybe on his end, but not on mine.
Seems to me he just doesn't give a shit about you.
Well, it could be that. Hopefully that would be the case, but that's not.
Is that my brother?
Yeah, I don't think
What's up, Wizard?
What's up, Wizard? Welcome. The short bus has arrived.
Yeah, it's. I think Paul is spot on. You guys have heard me say before, this is 0.1% of reality. And when you put stock into this bullshit, you're maximizing something that is so minimized and doesn't really mean anything. You know, it's like the addict that needs to put something up. He's absolutely right there. Just don't go back to that fucking pile of vomit. You keep lapping it up.
I appreciate that, but I've been listening to you guys for years do the same thing with each other. Sometimes there are things that you want to talk out and get past, right? Certain arguments, disagreements, and such, and that's all I'm doing. Mine is no different from when you guys have them as well.
Are they so important? See, the difference is that we're able to put them down.
I have put them down, and it doesn't stop.
Who drew first blood?
Okay, but see, that's just it. There's the point I'm making. It's who the hell is really affecting you? Is it them or yourself? Because again, you're the one putting stock into the bullshit that they're putting out. If you just don't do that, it's the same thing as an addict that just doesn't go to the bar. He refuses to do that anymore. That's what you have to do.
Or learn how to fight. Yeah, like a gangster like me. I'm always looking for a fight.
I agree with you, 10th. That's what I've learned in this space. You also have to learn how to fight your battles. So I agree. And that's what I'm coming up here to do. And I'm not going to minimize the fact that this is an issue.
No, stand your fucking ground. If someone's being a piece of trash, fight. That's what I do.
You have to stand up for what's true and what's right. That's consistently been a theme in this space for the past 3 years. And that's what I'm doing.
Most people hide from the truth.
Who drew first blood?
Irrelevant. It's who's willing to take it further.
Yeah. It's been going on for such a long time. None of that really matters.
You forgot.
No, I know. I'm not willing. That's not important at this particular moment.
Right. Yeah, because now pride and ego is taken over.
No. We can just.
That's actually what I'm trying not to do is let my pride and ego become an issue.
Right. You guys, you gentlemen, you're not as helpful as you think you are. It's fascinating.
What do you mean? You don't think she should stand her ground?
Not
Someone's
what I said.
lying on her?
I was referring to El Perro, the short bus,
Oh, okay.
and
I love
JG
that icon.
Zito.
Well, explain what it is then. Don't leave us hanging just by saying, no, it's not that, and then not explain.
Hello. Why don't
Otherwise-
you let go of what is irrelevant, please?
Oh, now it's irrelevant. In the middle
Do you
of
even know what you're arguing about? Do you even know what you're arguing for?
I'm not
The
arguing.
relevance of what?
I'm not arguing, am I, Jack? I stated some very simple points, and that's it. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you.
As you do what?
I made a simple point, and you said, no, it's not that. So counterpoint. So counterpoint. Otherwise, you're baseless in saying that doesn't count. That's not what
you. You're not paying attention. See, you're thinking you know what's going on, but you don't. You're confused.
Then unconfuse me. Unconfuse me.
I can explain things, but only you can understand. Only you can understand what's going on, brother. You know this. Okay? What I was suggesting is what you and JG were bumping in with Yolanda, and then this subsequent argument and fucking red herring trail you just took us on. It's not relevant. Had no bearing really to any resolve or anything.
Red herring. The ego and pride is the red herring.
You were revealing your own ego and pride, my brother.
No, that's the foundation of what the whole thing started on.
I know. Now you're making excuses as though you've done nothing wrong. I'm losing patience with you.
Then start doing some self-loving, Jack.
You're in denial, brother. I've tried so hard to communicate.
I'm the one that's in denial. She's the one over there saying it's not about pride and ego, which is how it started.
Holy cows.
That doesn't matter anymore.
I'm trying to communicate with you about you. You now want to argue about her again.
Yolanda. Then let's get back to Yolanda. Absolutely correct. Because you still haven't counterpointed about whether it's ego and pride. It's gone on to something else. Well, what the fuck else is
your ego and pride has taken over? Well, what the fuck? Look at yourself and you'll understand my frustration. It's been a long stream, guys. I'm wondering if maybe it's time to start wrapping her up. What are you feeling?
Pussy. I did multiple 12-hour streams in the past week. You're terrible at this game. You just kick him?
I put him to the back. He needs a timeout.
Yeah, you'll learn. You'll learn. You got to watch my show more. It's very easy to deal with these things.
Wizard was accurate in his assessment of ego and pride. Yes, there are certain things to my ego and to my pride.
But why is he yelling?
I never know why. That's just
that's what. So you got to switch it. You got to be like, okay, I get all that, but why are you yelling, brah?
I just know that I'm trying very hard not to let myself in my presentment get too overly excitable, because I think
oh my
that's
god,
where...
just accuse him of having a small penis and cut to the end.
No,
that's how I do it.
Yeah, well, but maybe as a woman I don't feel it necessary to have to get to the genitalia tuck.
No, and I'm not talking about you, Wizard. I'm talking about whoever she's the Terriac or something, the zebra, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, a worthless piece of shit that everybody knows they shouldn't be listening to. Yet here it is. They're still listening to him. Like Snafu.
I don't even know who he is.
Well, we could say the same thing about Donald Trump, right?
Okay, then don't listen to him.
I don't. I assume 99% of what comes out of Donald Trump is a lie. Listen, I believed in UFOs until the government said, yep, there's UFOs. And then I said, oh, they're probably not UFOs.
Well, I can see that this isn't going to get anywhere. I appreciate you letting me up here, Jack. I just really wanted to be able to come up amongst my peers of YouTubers that I've been having conversations with all these years. And we have our ups and downs in conversations. This happens to be one that is a down for me that I would like to equalize and try to move on and figure out how to do better and be better. And that's what we talk about a lot over here on in your channel. And that's all I was trying to do. But thank you very much. I appreciate your time and take care, everybody. I'll see you around.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you, Yolanda. I appreciate that. She read me. She read me pretty well.
I don't know who that lady is.
It's time to start wrapping up, please. That is our friend Yolanda.
Okay. Well, just message to Yolanda. You trash. Everybody's giving nose trash. Everything you do is trash. That's how you respond to these people. That's what you got to do. Just throw a bunch of nonsense at them and make them flip out. And then when you don't flip out and they do, you win. That's how it works.
I think you're off on this one, 10th. Anyways, I don't care if you guys love me. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you for swinging through. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
And there's a spot on the short bus for you, Jack. Have a good day. Thanks for having me up.
Peace.
All right. Well, you can have any spot on the short bus you want, but mine is the one all the way in the back to the left by the window. So anyone but that one. I'll see you later, Mr. Talcott.
It has been a pleasure. Respect to you, and thank you for joining. To all who joined, sincerely, I appreciate you. Whether it was on the panel, in the chat, whether it was live or later, my appreciation goes out to you. Because really, this is our life, man. Let's have some fun with it. The idea behind today was let brotherly love continue. The reminder that every day is for the Savior, and let it be that way, and let it be for the gift of salvation. Blossom as a seed from the past. If you consider that he was the one seed that sprouted the love of the followers of today, allow you to grow with that love. Walk with him. The image of Jesus, Yeshua, walk with that perfection, the faith of God being with you, the true presence of I am living with you and through you and for you, for the purposes of greater life with you and through you and for you, to interrupt the patterns of the past, to become more to life. Seems to make sense for me. But then again, investigate the reputation carefully before you listen. Be so careful. Be afraid. Be afraid that I might say something wrong. Or don't. I mean, because if you don't be afraid, then you can find the fun with me. And if you're missing out on the fun with me, then you're missing out on what's there. And if you're missing out on the fun in life, you might be missing out on the fun that is already there. Lead yourself to that. I'm going to wrap up. Thank you again. Until next time, choose love, peace for everyone. Live without fear, of course, to walk with faith. God bless, and thank you all. Peace.